Robert's
right.
very far away from a microphone.
All
What the fuck's up, guys?
Yeah.
What's up? What's up?
Who's ready to have a great time?
It's a great time. It's a great time.
I love that Robert just forgot that he's not standing next to
Well,
the
he
microphone
didn't have a
right
microphone, so I get that. We're all thrown off. Like, it's like, in a baseball player, you're like in a different park. Like, I'm not used to the dimensions.
now. That's true.
I'm not used to dimensions. Robert's
It's
not
like
used to
playing at
dimensions.
Fenway for the first time. You just got to get used to what's weird out there.
Exactly. Because we all know how playing at Fenway is. Everybody here has that same experience where we all play at Fenway Park at some point in our lives, right? And we're like, the old Fenway change.
Hey, cheers, guys. Thanks for coming out.
Pat's drinking out of a horn. What's happening, gang? Episode numero 300. I don't know what it is in Spanish, so I'm not even gonna find out.
Trace Hundo is
Trace
Hundo.
Trace Hundart. Hundart? No, I don't know. So we have a pretty fun-filled episode for you guys. We're gonna have some of the Southern Star crew doing some segments with us. We got our buddy Pat Mcllelan from the best Astros podcast ever in the whole world.
Greatest.
It's Lima Time. We're gonna have Nick and Ian from Hold On Hollywood joining us for a segment too. Yeah, everybody came here for Hold On Hollywood. We get it. You guys just like humoring us. Like we appreciate it. Thank you for showing up early for the Hold On Hollywood concert because that's who everybody really wanted to see. I get it. But we got a fun-filled show for you. We're not doing a Mount Rushmore. We're gonna do a Comeback Kid. We're gonna do a WWJD. Even though we've got a lot of heat from that
We're going to be
lately,
some
guys.
idiots. It's what we do.
We got a lot of heat from the WWJD. We're gonna do live future news with Pat Mcllelan and all the other segs as well. Pat, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good now. I'm a little sweaty.
Yeah, I'm sweaty too.
I just ran up and down some stairs because I forgot my shirt outside.
You're a lot bigger than me, so you probably sweat more than me.
Yeah, I sweat a lot.
But I was sweating a lot today. So I came over here on an Uber because I don't drink and drive, Pat. I'm responsible.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
you're
responsible.
a good guy.
And Uber is very expensive from the Galleria up to Conroe.
Yeah, you probably should have just hit.
But you know what's more expensive? A DWI.
That's
There you
true.
go. Fun fact for you guys right there.
I mean, I wouldn't know, but it's true.
But I did take a little like power nap in the Uber where I was kind of like, I dozed off there. That was nice. Where you kind of wake up and I was asleep. Shit. And it kind of gave me an idea of like, why doesn't Uber have a feature where you can just be like, I want to nap Uber, and then they just have the back seats down, they have pillows, they have blankets, you just take a nap.
Well, because most Ubers don't have reclinable seats in the back.
I think there's enough that do.
Like,
and
no,
you could be
no.
like a special, like they have Uber XL.
Well, no, that could be an option that they
Like
add.
that should be one.
But like regular Uber, you're asking too much.
Yeah, so I think you should have that one. I think you should have hookup Uber where it's like, look, we're gonna hook up in your back seat of your car.
No.
But
who's signing up for that?
I don't know. Somebody would. Like Uber's gonna. I'm giving
Hey, I'm gonna give you a ride. Also, I don't
right?
mind coming in my back seat, but.
Yeah, but you gotta have people that sign up for that. So you probably have to pay a higher rate so they can clean out all the cum out of
It's just
their
gonna be
car.
grandmothers with
That's
fucking
true.
plastic
yeah,
on
I
the
don't know.
seats.
But it's like a limo driver, maybe. That might be what it is.
There you go.
But then I also thought, like, why don't we have an Uber driver that just takes like a U-Haul around and has like they have a treadmill in there, they have some weights. Because then you can work out and go to work at the same time or whatever.
That's a bad
like
idea.
everybody's like, well, I don't have time to work out. You're like, well, now I'm working out on the way to work, getting that pump in.
No, if you want to go U-Haul with just like
I think though
maybe like a disco ball and like
okay,
some drinks in the back, then you could get some people.
Well, that's the other one. That's like the nighttime.
No, that's the
workout
everyday
Uber.
time.
Then you have rave
that's the all
Uber
the
after
time.
that. I don't know. I'm just trying to help Uber out.
Nobody
but
wants
no.
to work out
Hey,
in the back of a hot U-Haul in Houston.
That's true. I don't know. They
when
do
it's
fans. Who knows,
116
man?
degrees
I'm
with
not a
humidity
doctor. I
outside.
don't know how this works. I don't know how this all works.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking obvious.
Oh yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah,
it kind of is. So I'm just trying. I don't know. Hey Uber, like hook us up with a sponsorship, maybe. Hook my ride up.
Dude, I'd be
That'd
down
be
for
tight.
an Uber sponsorship.
You drove out here, right?
I did.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I didn't. So. Pat's drinking out of a horn. I've already said that, but it's fucking tight. Like I feel like I'm hanging out with a dude from Game of Thrones right now, or a Viking.
I don't remember that orange.
I didn't watch Game of
like
Thrones, so I don't know what's to like base it off of. So I think that you might have been from Game of Thrones.
Just base it off. I'm better than you because I have a horn.
I don't know. It seems like you're having to show off. Seems like you're having to show off. Maybe just regular Alex is all you need. I don't know.
Regular Alex
some
is
people
not
might say
enough for
that.
anybody.
That's true.
Except
Regular
Emma.
Alex isn't enough for me. I don't know why she's still hanging out with me.
That's ridiculous.
I don't get this. Hey, my parents are here.
That's the greatest example of outkicking your coverage of all time.
Yeah, I totally do.
But yeah, shout out to Alex's parents.
Yeah, they showed up to a podcast where I say fucking shit a lot.
They don't even like him.
I mean, their second favorite son out of two, but still, that's like top two.
Yeah, top two.
I'll take that. Top half. Or no, bottom half. Bottom half, but like top five sons.
I mean,
They only have 2, but still.
Out of 2, you're in the top 2.
That's safe to say.
There you
Facts only. Facts only right there. But thank you guys for coming out. That was cool. This is the first time they've ever come out
I mean,
to
my
watch a
parents
podcast.
aren't here, but whatever.
Yeah, so my parents obviously love me more than yours do. Fact.
That's
Another
probably
fact, just
true.
more facts right there.
Well, I mean, they had out of 4, so like.
That's true. So they had like to divide up like who they hate. Who do you think they hate the most? Like out of the power rankings, if you and your siblings, like where do you think you fall?
I mean, I'm the youngest, so I'm gonna say I'm the top.
You're kind of a shithead though.
Yo, I'm a definite shithead.
You're
but
really annoying.
But I'm the youngest. Parents, as you're just like with you and your brother, the youngest is always the favorite. It's a fact.
Not always.
No,
Okay, we're getting some mixed reviews over here.
If the youngest wasn't the favorite, then why didn't they have more kids? Explain me that.
There we
you
go.
go.
You know, actually,
There you go.
our son is actually here too. He's our favorite kid.
Oh, yeah.
Skylar Lester. OMG, it's Skylar. Oh my God, it's Skylar. There we go. On Twitter, he showed up, and then his real dad showed up too. His dad did like, Jerry raised him, did all the hard work, and then they just handed him off to us. And we're like, he's our podcast son.
Yeah,
so
first thing Jerry said to me was, yeah, I'm his real dad. And
he
it
had to,
felt
like,
real.
He had to pay for all the stuff, and we're just like, nah, we raised him via podcast with advice that
Yeah.
is bad most of the time too.
Whatever.
So you want to do a comeback kid? Like
Let's
it's gonna be
do
an
it.
abbreviated version. We had Angel and Ben from Southern Star. If you guys wanted to come hang out with us and like do some comeback kids, you guys want to talk? You guys want to talk a little bit? I don't know. If they come
Angel
up.
and Ben, are they even listening? Where
Maybe
you
they
guys
don't
at?
think they're listening. They probably can't even hear us.
I got the thumbs up from Keith.
There we go. Okay, we got Angel on his way over.
Sorry if you
Angel's on
guys
his
get
way.
beers a little bit less
Yeah,
fast.
so I'm very nervous
Because
right now
Angel's
because we have a
gone,
lot of
Get
electrical.
over here, Angel.
We have a lot of electrical equipment, and we
Angel
have
looks
just
like he didn't know he was
beer
part of
everywhere.
this.
Mom.
Yes, he is very
Mom?
lost. Hey, buddy, you want to do a segment with us?
Yeah.
Hey, Ben, you want to do a segment?
I just
You want to do a
popped in, I don't
segment? So what I like, Angel's awesome. Oh, what's up, Nick? Nick's oh no, I thought Hold On Hollywood's Nick was gonna make an appearance for a second there.
Wow, dude. This
So-
is cool.
Yeah, it sounds way cooler when you have the headphones. But what I like about Ben, and this is something that like I've noticed from the second I met Ben like months ago, was that Ben walks around with a 40 filled with beer, and I just like that's mad respect right there.
Yeah.
How you do it?
So
Yep.
like Southern Star does not sell 40s, correct?
Correct.
They should.
It should. We should. This should be a promo item.
I think you
every
should sell
day.
40s.
It
But
should be called the Ben.
they should, yeah, we just call it the
Yeah,
Ben.
fuck 'em. I got mine.
Yeah, there you go. But I just think like, let's all respect to Ben for that.
I
That's
tried
cool.
to like big time him and be like, "Oh, I've got a horn," and he just looked at me like, "Yeah, fuck you. I've still got my 40."
Yeah. And yours isn't even like a real horn, it's a plastic horn. His is still a real 40.
Prove it.
All right, so this is our Comeback Kids segment. Back when we started the podcast, we had to fill time because we were very bad at podcasting. So we were like, we should find a way to
Not much better
shoehorn.
now.
Yeah, we're not that much better, but we tried to improve. But we were like, we should find a way to shoehorn anything that we want to talk about into a segment. So it was like, we'll just say it's a Comeback Kid. And it's like, this is back in the news. Like, well, Alex, this wasn't in the news ever before. It's like, no, it's in the news now, and that's what this is. This is the Comeback Kid.
It's the Comeback Kid. The Comeback Kid of the week. The Comeback Kid of bitch.
I love you guys.
Oh,
That was
God,
awesome.
that made
That
me
was
so
awesome.
happy.
Everybody just sang along with that.
Ew.
Shout out to the Ladlettes. That's our in-house band who's actually not in-house tonight. They cost too much money to come play live. So
They're in the outhouse.
God, they're
yeah, they
pricey.
are in the outhouse.
I'm trying to pretend I'm not sitting right here like in a podcast, but
But yeah,
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
Is it weird?
I like it's
Okay.
weird, but you know, I like this.
So
You're
we got
right next to them all, so get used to
No,
it.
this is cool. This is cool.
we got some obvious Comeback Kids first live podcasts. Shout out to them. They're back. Thank
Yep.
you guys to everybody that came to Southern Star Brewing Company, 3525 North Fraser Street. It's North Fraser Street. Napa's South Fraser Street. I've learned that.
Correct.
I've been promoting the
Correct.
fuck out of Southern Star, so I know the
Yes.
address like the back
Yes.
of my hand right now. But thank you guys, all of you guys that came out. I know that some of you guys were driving in from like Sugarland, and it was taking an hour to get out here, and I really appreciate all you guys that came out here. It means the world to us. Y'all are all our best friends now. We're all
Shouts
best
out.
friends.
Shouts
Facts.
out.
Anybody else from Katie or just me?
Who came the farthest?
All right,
let's do
just
that.
me. What's
Like,
up?
let's do some like weird awkward crowd. All right,
I don't really
who's from
wanna
out of
know.
state, everybody?
I don't really want to know who came the farthest.
That's true. I don't know. I kind of do. I kind of want to know.
All right.
All right,
That's
let's
a
find
skill.
out.
It's a
Let's
skill.
find out.
Just be approved.
Somebody's
That's
got
fine.
to.
All right, our next comeback kid is beer because we've all been drinking a lot of it. Shout out to Southern Star because Oktoberfest. Y'all just tapped your Oktoberfest. We're right here for
Which
that.
is delicious.
It is awesome.
The Oktoberfest is flowing.
And it's like we're at a festival, sort of, but like it's a mediocre festival because we're at it.
Can we get a prost?
Did you get a what?
Prost?
Oh yeah.
Let's do that.
Hey everybody, prost.
A prost.
Prost.
Prost. All right, let's move along. Let's move along. Now now we have some like actual stories that I wanted to talk about too. We had Being Alone is back. That's a comeback kid this week.
Oh, I'm fucking ready for this one.
/ no new friends. Shout out to Drake right there. But I think it said 22% of millennials like us they say they have no friends at all. And I was like, well, like who needs friends, right? Like
God,
you got past the gravy. That's your only friend you need, right?
I envy those people.
Like that's just like less
Who the
people you
hell
gotta.
wants to be friends with
Yeah,
you anyway?
I don't want friends.
Am I the only one that hates all of their friends?
Pat hates me, and I like think I'm one of his close friends, and like I think he hates me. Yeah, he does. He's not even saying anything. He's not even arguing.
You're one of the few that I like.
just
Like
laughing.
my group chat friends, I hate all of them.
So for those of you like,
But they're my closest friends. I love them, but I fucking hate them.
who here has like listened to Past the Gravy and is here like specifically for us? So I feel like not everybody is. And then who is here and has no idea what's going on? There we go. Okay, I know how to
No,
be
you're all
on
just
those.
lying. You're
There we go.
liars.
And they're
You're
just kind of
liars.
lost. That's
All the people that don't
that's
know
fine.
what's going on
That's
did
really
not
fun.
answer.
Yeah. Okay, another one is, this is a really good one that I've noticed the last couple of days. Taking pictures of the temperature in your car and then posting it on social media because we need people to know that it's hot. Like, hey, did you know it's also hot where I am?
Because we couldn't figure that shit out.
Well,
when we
hey,
went
I don't know. Hey,
outside.
Ben, whoa. Maybe where Angel is hotter than where you are. And it's like, well, my car was 104. Look at my
Angel
car, it's
is
102.
always hot. I mean, look at him.
Hey,
I'm
Angel.
sweating
at it.
literally
Absolutely,
just standing
yeah.
here.
No,
It's
I'm-
okay.
That is one hot bastard.
I've
Okay.
actually been getting the opposite of this for
Also
the week.
the
My
headphones.
my brother's visiting family in Cape Cod right now, so every day he's texting me, "Oh, hey, it's 81 degrees outside right now." So fuck that guy. Fuck my brother. Not cool, my brother.
Early,
Preemptive,
not cool. Preemptive, not cool. We will get
He's
to
a
that here
dick.
in a little
Every
bit.
day he just sends me pictures of him playing with puppies in 81 degree weather. He's an
Playing with
asshole.
puppies is fun.
Yeah, but I'm not.
You're right, because you're missing out on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, like I don't know. Did you see the boxer video where it was like they're supposed to be in obedience training and it didn't do anything but just
Oh, yeah,
run
just
around?
did something.
That was,
It went all crazy. Like,
I watched
as
that
soon as
probably
it
100
was
times
that.
yesterday.
It did what boxers do.
It did. It was the best. Dogs are the best. Dogs also comeback kid, just
Always.
because.
Dogs
There's a
are
little
always
baby
a comeback
boxer. Somebody has a little puppy, and it's a boxer, and it's awesome.
Wait,
so
there's a dog here?
There is a dog here. I
right,
didn't tell Pat
Yeah,
because Pat
it's
would
a-
not be
it's
doing
a
the
fun-
podcast
I was
right
about to
now
say,
if
can
he
we
knew there was a
stop
dog.
doing the podcast right
Hide
now?
Somebody
your
brought
dog.
their
Please hide the
child
dog
in here.
because Pat will go and snag it right now. So watch out. He's a dog thief.
Seriously, don't let me see the dog or I'll be distracted the rest of this podcast.
I hate that when Pat and Robert come over, my dog likes them way more than me, and it really bothers me.
No,
I hate it so much.
It hurts me to my soul because I love your dog so much, and Robert shows that dog no attention.
Robert doesn't care
and it
at
loves
all.
Robert so much more
does
than
not
me.
give a shit about Wheezy. And then Wheezy's like, "Oh, it's Robert! I'm so excited!" And she follows Robert everywhere. Pat will like get on the floor and play with her, and she does not care.
Doesn't care.
She's done with me. And then Robert's like, she's just staring at Robert all the time. I don't
think
get
it's-
it. He
think-
shows her no love. He shows her
Thinking
no
about
love.
it right now really hurts.
I'm sad. I'm like tearing up a little. We're moving it. We gotta move on. Football. Football's back, guys.
Football's back, guys!
Football!
Yay, sports ball.
Yeah. Whoa, it's called football.
I mean, we're in Houston. Everybody loves the Stros because we're about to win the World Series again.
Yeah.
But football is
maybe
king in
the
Texas,
Yankees.
and we
though.
love
I don't know.
football.
I don't know. Also, football is back because the English Premier League starts. That was like our earlier comeback kid.
Football.
Shout out to West Ham United. We got an after party tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. If anybody of you guys want to like party hard with us, we'll be going down to Richmond Avenue at Packard's Pub and watching West Ham play Manchester City. Yeah, go Hammers. Come on, you Irons.
Come on, you Lions!
Come on, you Irons.
Shout out West Ham.
Yeah, there we go. And everybody's like, I have no idea what you're talking about right now. But we're moving on. But football's back because preseason did start. Like we had the Hall of Fame game last week. And then last night on Thursday was kind of, by the way, we're recording this on a Friday
It was
because we're going to release it
preseason
on a
week
Monday.
1.
But yeah, it was preseason week 1. And the Thursday night games happen. And you just get overreaction guy. And I love that because I don't know if you guys know Daniel Jones, rookie for the New York Giants, is the greatest quarterback of all time. Fact, his quarterback rating is 158.3, which is the highest it could possibly go. So he's obviously the best quarterback of all time. 5 for 5, never thrown an incomplete pass in the NFL. That's pretty awesome. What a feat.
I wish I
What a
had
feat.
control over the edit of this podcast because I would totally cut in you shit talking.
No, but like that's the best about
2 months
preseason.
ago.
That's the best. I said I didn't want Daniel Jones, but then I was like, he's my guy. I gotta own this. So he's my guy now. But also Dwayne Haskins, what a bust. Threw 2 picks. That guy sucks.
Terrible.
Yeah, the R words. Ooh, bad news for them. Bad news. It's gonna be some long years. Case Keenum, just start him. Just start him.
You know
Well,
what?
Case
I'm
Keenum's
going to
from Houston.
interject something. I'm a little disappointed y'all aren't drinking more. You are in a brewery, sirs.
We are in a brewery.
Fires up.
But like my
drinking
whole.
bottle.
Okay, that's all. Everybody take a drink. Everybody stop and take a drink real fast. But like I have a tendency to drink too much, and I don't want to do a podcast where then like I'm like, hey guys, what's that? And like you guys are like, this is very unprofessional.
Don't worry, I'll
Don't
take
care,
over.
keep drinking.
I mean, you're doing pretty good.
So far.
This is I think my third beer, or maybe my fourth beer of the night.
Yeah,
So far.
you're good.
Fourth beer, maybe. But I've been here for a long time. Yeah, don't pour that
Thank
beer,
you.
Pat. We have so they gave us pitchers of beer, and I am
There we
absolutely
go.
terrified that it's going to go all over our equipment. It's a lot of equipment here.
See,
and
I'm
that's
not
just-
worried because
just
I don't
no
own any
lid.
of the equipment, so
Yeah,
it's
I
not
own
my
a
problem.
lot of it. I own a lot of it, and Kyle over here owns a lot of it too. So we are both very.
I just got a
concerned
nice.
right now.
Actually,
That's why we're
Can I
bartenders.
congratulate you on that perfect pour, right to the rim of my horn on 24 ounces of beautiful Oktoberfest.
Sir,
Yeah.
I am a professional.
I
He
have
is.
learned that.
He really is.
Yeah, he's pretty good with the head thing.
Always a giving the good head.
But football is back, and that also is like the best thing about preseason is if your team wins, you're like, yeah, we're so good. We are the best team ever. And if your team loses, you're like, fuck that. It's just preseason. It doesn't matter. I don't even care. I don't even care. Like,
Yeah,
who cares?
that's how it goes.
We need our starters only play for like a second.
It's either my depth is amazing or
Exactly.
preseason doesn't matter.
Well, dude,
That's
think
the
of our
two sides.
fourth string is maybe the best fourth string in the
Yeah.
NFL. Who knows? I don't know, dude.
Like, I'm jacked up right now because Deshaun Kaiser is showing that he is a good backup for Aaron Rodgers, and even if he goes down again, we are solid and ready to go.
He's better than Hundley, right? Hundley was not great.
Oh no, Brett Hundley's terrible. That's why he's not
I
on the
remember
team.
that.
Debatable.
I don't think it's really
I don't watch
debatable.
sports.
Oh,
I will
okay.
fight you.
I was like, I don't think he knows what
I
he's
mean,
talking
Deshaun
about.
Kaiser,
I
he's
don't.
smart. He went to the University of Notre Dame. He's a smart man. He knows how to read coverages. Forget about going 0-15 in Cleveland. That did not matter. Forget about that.
That's-
That's
conversation.
I don't.
doesn't
That's
mean
a
you're
big.
smart.
That's kind of like a big mark
Noted,
on your.
noted.
No,
The
but that didn't matter. That
0-15
didn't
thing,
matter. That didn't matter.
Most people that go 0-15, you lose a lot of respect for those guys. I
Yeah, but
feel
it was in
like.
Cleveland
I
before
don't know.
Cleveland. Yeah,
Great
hey,
effort.
I
Great
should
effort.
agree with that.
Hugh Jackson was his coach.
Like,
That's all
let's-
you need to know.
Let's just take a second to be all, like, let's all be like real here. Like we know Cleveland's not going to win the Super Bowl, right? Everybody's like, oh, Cleveland's so good. Like they've reloaded. Like Cleveland's going to be good,
Oh no, yeah,
but like they're
winning
not
this
going
year.
to win a Super Bowl.
Now next year and the year after, they've got a shot, but this year they're still.
And
they're
Baker
working.
Mayfield, Baker Mayfield's not going to be that great. He was a good rookie. He's going to probably have a bit of a sophomore slump. And like you're going to see some awesome moments from him, but I just don't think Baker Mayfield's like we're not going to be inducting him into the Hall of Fame ever.
I want to hate him. 'Cause
He's
a-
likable in a lot of ways.
He's a state trader. He left Texas to go to Oklahoma, and I hate Oklahoma, but damn it, he's an asshole, so I love him.
Yeah. And I still like Odell, and I shouldn't like Odell, but like he's my boy still, even though like
He got rid of the yellow hair, so I'm cool with him now.
yeah, he did like the bleach job was done.
Yeah,
It's a new era.
yeah.
He should have just dyed
Cleveland-
it blonde or brown. He should have gone
Cleveland's
brown
not gonna
hair
win,
for
but
the
they're
Browns.
gonna
That
be
would
a
have
lot
been
of fun to watch.
that made
this
sense.
year.
Right?
But just like we're gonna see Cleveland play in a playoff game, and they're gonna just fold, and we're gonna be like, yeah, remember that's the Browns, guys.
Cleveland
Oh,
is-
by the way,
Cleveland is the ultimate
Dubs.
fantasy football team. That's what they are.
they are. They really are.
They're
That's
good
it,
for
like-
fantasy football.
But like,
and
was
nothing
it
else.
was it 2011 when the Eagles just loaded up with Vince Young and they had all those guys? Like, look how good the Eagles are going to be, and
Really,
they
Vince
were.
Young is the name you
crap.
went with?
Well, Vince Young was like the backup, then he got the start. He started for a while because wasn't it Vic was the backup, and then he started too. I don't know. Fuck the Eagles. That's
Oh,
really
that
all
was
I really
8
want to say.
years ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Move it on.
It was
Come
a
on,
long.
move
Our final comeback kid we've got on this episode is Blades and Sharp Objects. Shout out to Brave Hawk Forge.
Oh, hell
They are
yeah.
out there.
Shout out to the guy outside.
Like
yeah.
outside? Yeah, I guess he's outside. Open the door so he can hear us a little bit. Shout
We
out
got
to
some
Don't do
big
that.
old
Don't-
sharp blades
Yeah,
running around
so
here.
he was from History Channel's Forged in Fire. I am going to be judging, not to brag, I'm going to be judging a Texas knife show.
He was
so
from that?
that's coming. Yeah,
I
he
did
was
not
in
know that.
Forged in Fire. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get to judge the thing, and I'm going to be an asshole. Like I know absolutely nothing about blades. I know nothing about knives, but I'm going to like wear like a Baby Gap shirt like Simon Cowell did. I'm going to speak in a British accent, and I'm like, this is not sharp enough.
It's
not
horrible.
crap. Absolute crap.
That's a no
No,
for me,
you wouldn't
dog.
say crap. You'd say rubbish.
Rubbish.
It's rubbish.
You rubbish, you wanker.
All I know is
Yeah, throw a couple wankers in there. That's good.
the second we're done here, my ass is running outside. I'm throwing axes at a target.
How awesome is it? We have an event where you can throw tomahawks. Like I tried to get him to let me throw a tomahawk and try and like knock an apple off your head. He would not let me do that.
No, I
thought-
would
On
never
some
let you
Robin
do
Hood
that
shit.
I was like, what's the worst that could happen? Tim Kostanek gave us these helmets. He made these awesome Pasta
Where
Gravy
you at?
helmets.
Where you at?
Shout out to Tim
There he is.
Kostanek.
There he
because
is.
he gave us some kick-ass helmets. I was like, Pat could wear the helmet. We'll just put the apple on the helmet.
It's
But
nice to
no,
know somebody paid
there's
attention during
waivers.
kindergarten.
Yeah.
I want to wear the helmet and run into you, but apparently
We
it won't
should.
fit on my head.
I think we should take the helmets and try and see like how many times we can hit each other, and whoever gets CTE first loses.
Oh, I'm 100% going with you.
I probably would, definitely.
Yeah.
So
I'll
maybe
allow
not
it.
a great idea.
I mean, allow it.
I just think I'm doing it for the content, guys.
I outweigh
Doing it
you
for the
by a good
content.
150
All for
pounds.
the content.
A content king, guys. That's what we do here. Okay, so shout out to Bravehawk Forge. They're awesome. And Jake Sewell from coming out here. Thank you, man. That's awesome. And if you guys haven't gotten a chance to do it, wait till we're done and then go and throw some axes because we like you guys
Yeah,
watching
there's
us.
a tournament going on. Throw your axes.
We're very narcissistic
you.
and we want
I
all
don't
of
know
your
what the
attention
winner
right now.
gets, but you get some shit. Oh, you get an axe, right? You get a
Yeah,
hatchet.
you get an axe.
Yeah, so
Emma has already told me
Go
that I
for it.
cannot keep an axe in the house.
I mean, I'm gonna beat you.
She does not
but
trust me with an
I mean,
axe.
you can try.
I have a samurai sword, and she's not pleased with that. But
And
it's like a fake
nunchucks.
samurai sword. Like it doesn't. Like I couldn't cut anybody with it, but I could stab somebody probably.
So,
Like, if I
hold
just
on.
drove it into him.
Is it signed by American Idol's Randy Jackson?
I haven't found Randy Jackson. I carry it with me everywhere I go. Honestly, though, it's in
You
my
ha-
bag right there. Just you never know when you're gonna run into Randy Jackson.
You have a samurai sword. You have nunchucks.
It was all I had on me.
All you need is a hatchet, and now you've straight up got a dojo.
Yeah, there you go.
Unfortunately, you
That
suck, so
sounds
you
like
won't
a
win.
plan.
I like dojos. Who doesn't?
So karate? In the
Do
dark?
it.
Dojo's like a cool word, though, right?
Hell
like
yeah.
step into the dojo. Do they have bar? Is a bar named the dojo? They have to. Like somebody should name a bar the dojo. And you just have those like mat floors. That's all it is.
So when you're drunk and you drop your
So you
glass
can fall.
and
You
break
get,
your glass, it'll
yeah.
bounce.
Shout out to the guy that broke a glass earlier. I don't
wanna
know.
open
I
a
don't know
bar
who it
called
was. Somebody
the
broke.
dojo, and the rule is if you can beat me in a fight, in a wrestle or just dojo fight, you get a free beer.
That's the best bar idea I've ever heard of in my entire life.
Dude, let's go, dude.
Dude.
Joshua Tree right now.
Dude, okay, yeah. So you have like, but like you find like a retired UFC fighter or whatever, and like you just get that guy to be your guy. It's like, hey, you just come in every Friday, and like if they can beat you, they drink for free.
I feel like
and it's like
I
they're
feel
not
like I
gonna
only
do
have
that.
I have one every night though, because I'm fat and I'll get tired very quickly. But I'm good for one. I'm good for one every night
what's
for a
Derek
free bar
Lewis?
tab.
Is Derek Lewis like? When was the last time he fought? He's from Houston. We could get him to come into the dojo.
No, I would never fight Derek Lewis.
My balls was hot. My balls was hot.
That dude would straight up kill me.
I don't know if you guys don't know. That's like what he said in his post-fight interview.
That'd be fun to watch.
They're like, "Why'd you do
balls
that?" He's like,
was
"My
hot."
balls was hot."
I mean, for content,
post-fight
I
interview
would
ever.
do it, but I'm definitely dying.
I fought Tito Ortiz one time.
And,
I lost.
and you
One time.
I mean, basically like semi-pro UFC fighter. Not to brag. I didn't tap. And then he fought.
I mean, he brought him a towel and he thought he was a competitor and knocked his ass smooth out.
He fought Chael Sonnen like later on, and Chael Sonnen tapped. So who's a better fighter, Chael Sonnen or me? I don't know.
Well, I will
one of
say
us
this,
tapped, one of us didn't. I'm
you
just
have-
saying what happened.
You definitely have bigger balls than Chael Sonnen. That is a fact.
I didn't tap. I don't do it. Jesus didn't tap. I don't either. That's what I always say.
Yeah, he got tapped.
Gonna nail your ass up to the wall and find out.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to. All right, so we're gonna do this. This is we've done a conspiracy theory episode. So Southern Star, the best beer in the entire world, the best brewing company in the entire world. Shout out to Ben and Angel from Southern Star.
Hell
But
yeah.
they have the conspiracy theory IPA, and Pat and I, when you guys came on board with the podcast, I don't know why they were like, this podcast maybe we'll sponsor. I'm like, all right, well we like beer, like let's do that. This is the best sponsorship of all time, honestly. Like.
Heck yeah, we are.
That's like, yeah. So you're like being like, hey, Fish, do you want water to sponsor you too? And they're like, yeah, tight, whatever. But so we did a conspiracy theory episode where Pat and I just drank conspiracy theory IPA and then got really, really drunk and did a podcast only talking about conspiracy theories. Turns out not the best idea to do a podcast because it was very subpar.
If you haven't heard it,
Don't
go.
Just please don't.
Just don't.
Please don't go hear it.
Just believe
It
us
was-
that it was a great episode and leave it at that.
In our minds, though, like we finished it, and we were like, I think we crushed that, dude. I think we crushed that. And then everyone's like, that was awful. That was awful. That was not good at all. I was like, oh, well, drunk us obviously is not
We'll
a
get
good
some
game.
thumbs up. Some people enjoyed it, and I
yeah.
don't know why
I think
you
because
did.
they were making fun of us. I think these are sarcastic. We enjoyed it. I don't think they actually
People make fun of you
enjoyed
all the
it.
time.
So
Yeah.
we thought like maybe we can't. Yeah,
Yeah.
they do. I'm just used to it at this point. It just rolls right off of me. But so I was like, we can't do a conspiracy theory episode, but what if we did just a conspiracy theory segment? And we have to have like a time limit. So our time limit is going to be as long as it takes us, all 4 of us here, to just drink 1 conspiracy theory each. So we have 4 beers apiece, and this segment will last
2 more, Angel.
however long it takes
You and me.
to finish these 4
Yeah.
beers. But
Yeah.
first,
Yeah. You and me.
but first, this segment is brought to you by our friends at Napa Auto Parts and Machine Shop up in Conroe and Montgomery.
Hold
They've
on, I
been-
gotta go get a beer.
You go to we got Napa to talk about for you guys right now, but guys, they've been helping customers with their automotive needs for over 37 years. They're locally owned and family operated, and if it's got a motor, the gang at Napa can give you the parts you need and get it fixed for you. They even sell Little M air fresheners, the best air fresheners in the whole wide world. The official sponsor of Pass the Gravy.
They're
as well.
the greatest.
It's like we had 2 sponsors sponsor one another. Pretty great idea, if you ask me. For all your automotive needs, go and see them at 201 South Fraser Street in Conroe or 22150 Eva Street in Montgomery. It's 201 South Fraser Street in Conroe or 22150 Eva Street in Montgomery. They're going to also give you a free battery or alternator test and $5 off of any purchase of $25 or more when you mention Pass the Gravy. So go and see our friends at Napa Auto Parts at 201 South Fraser Street in Conroe or 22150 Eva Street in Montgomery and get your Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
Yeah. I don't know why they don't just let you be
It's
the
so
spokesman
much
now.
cooler seeing you say that in person rather than hear you
I get
on
into
the
it, dude.
radio.
Yeah, it
it's so
is.
much
I
cooler
love
in
it.
person.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Oh, there you go. There you go. Brandon from
Thank you,
Napa
Brandon
Auto
Whitehead
Parts
from
over
Napa
here.
Auto Parts.
Thanks for
Love that
coming and
guy.
seeing us, man. Thanks for sponsoring the pod, bro. All right. Do we have a conspiracy theory we want to start on? We've all got our beers, correct? So this segment will last as long as these beers last. And I'm telling you, if you want to chug them, that's cool, because I don't know how long we're going to be able to carry this.
You're the conspiracy guy, so you
About.
lead us
Yeah.
off. What are
Hey,
we talking
beer
about?
guys.
That's what I hear,
What
but
conspiracies
we will
are we
see.
talking about? What's your favorite conspiracy? Ben, let's go.
Your mom.
She's not a conspiracy. She's just great, and we all know that.
Oh, you gotta look for the Area 51 and get in there.
Whoa, she's here, so we don't do that.
Oh, so is that what
Oh, hey.
so is that what we're talking about? Area 51, are there aliens there? Why
Hey,
are
there.
they-
did
That's-
anybody
there we go.
actually
That's a good
storm
segue.
Area 51?
No!
It's in
Anyone?
September is when we're
Anyone?
storming it, right? September 20th?
Oh.
Shout out
it
to
ain't happened
Raymundo.
yet?
He knows. He
Not
gets
yet.
it.
Oh, okay. Is anybody going?
I don't have that day off.
Are you going, Alex?
Probably
No,
not.
because
Probably
everyone
not.
here is from Texas, and we know that machine gun fire is not something you want
Well,
to face.
somebody put that
Damn
like
right.
video game simulation of what happens if
I
we
think-
try and storm Area 51, and according to that video game, we all die. So I'm not
There's
going
going
to
to
do
be
that.
a lot of people from California that are like, dude, we can just pass it.
We
No,
can
there's
get rid of
not.
them.
There's
We
going to
don't
be
need
like,
them.
it's like that's why I hate whenever people are like, oh, we had this petition that was signed by 100 million people. It's like, no, you fucking didn't. You had an online thing that people just clicked and were like, oh, I signed a petition. That's not a petition. A petition is when you go door to door
Well,
and
you
you're like,
know,
sign
8
this
and
shit.
12-year-olds
This
can
is
do
what I'm
that.
saying.
You
Yeah.
canvas.
Like everybody can go and like it's like a GoFundMe. Like everybody can go do it, but that's not a petition. You know, like people can like petition.org doesn't mean shit.
Damn millennials.
So what is an actual
So
conspiracy
Facebook
theory you
doing
believe?
that is the same thing.
Like JFK, 3 shooters, 2
It was
shooters.
Dallas
What's
that killed
going
him.
on with
Dallas
that?
killed
One,
him.
and that fucker was good.
What?
One shooter, and that fucker
Dude,
was good.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, because he read books all day in the
that
depository. Everyone knows
magic,
that.
the magic
In
bullet
the
is bullshit.
suppository, what? What do you do with a
in
suppository?
the Texas
Oh,
School Book
he
Depository.
supposited
just
that
reading
bullet
books.
right into our president's brain. Is what he did.
Yeah, he liquidated that part.
Get it?
Okay, now I when we did our drunk conspiracy theory episode, we very poorly tried to break down a conspiracy about the Denver airport because it's like the
Yep.
biggest airport ever, I guess, and it was taking like years to build, and then they have like a devil pony or whatever that you can drive by.
Isn't there like a complex underneath it?
Yeah, apparently that's where like the Illuminati hangs out.
Yeah, yeah,
according to some. According to some, I don't know. What are your thoughts, Ben?
There is.
There is.
Fuck yeah.
Like why? But why do they hide it? Like what's going on?
Because to make people like you ask questions.
Yeah, that's true. They make a whole segment out of it. It's still
But,
beer.
but if it was there, why would they want questions to be asked?
Why not?
God damn it, man.
He's so good. He's so good.
That
he
was
just gets us
good.
every single time.
Damn.
Are you?
Angel, what are your thoughts
Do
then?
you work for the Denver?
I don't really have any.
Maybe.
Ben used to be.
Come on,
he used to
Angel.
live in Denver, so we
What
gotta
do you think?
ask questions.
One more time? Come again?
Your mom.
Oh.
All right, the moon landing.
Ooh, that hot button issue because we all know it was fake, right? Like we didn't go to the moon.
I mean, Pat
We got
McClellan
moon.
is very anti-moon.
Pat McClellan doesn't even think the moon is a thing. Actually, he does think the moon's a thing. He just hates it. Is he? There he is. He's over there. He's furious. I can see him. Oh, now he's pro moon.
Yeah.
This guy was the most anti-moon guy I knew.
It's all about the moon.
And now he's really taking a turn. So hey, I'm proud to see some growth in you, buddy.
That's
We
the real
love
That's what
question.
she said. That's what she said.
Did the moon landing
Who's gonna
happen?
moon?
That was good.
No, but the moon landing is not like that's a conspiracy theory. We can say like it happened, right?
Damn, put that away. Not even your
went
wife
to
wants
the
to see
moon,
that.
though,
you
didn't
wouldn't
we?
dress like Neil Armstrong if you didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cause like can you imagine if we didn't and then Buzz and Neil are just like, hey, you guys are gonna be pimps for the rest of your life, dude. Like wherever you go, that's the fucking guy that walked on the moon. Like you're gonna get that, and like I'm totally down to cover this up. Let's do that.
But I mean, that makes sense. If
Actually,
it
that's probably the best way to cover something up. Like,
if-
you're just gonna get a lot of fame.
If it didn't happen, that would make sense why Buzz is so pissed off all the time. Like
That's
that guy
true.
pressed him really hard, and Buzz Aldrin, like 2 weeks ago, punched a guy in the face.
Hell yeah.
But don't talk shit to Buzz Aldrin. Like you talk shit to
Wasn't
Buzz
it
Aldrin,
when
you
he was
should
wearing
get
that
punched.
suit?
Yeah, which makes it
He
a
was wearing
classy
that-
punch in the face. So that's tight.
A rocket suit?
Yeah. Oh, was he wearing a rocket?
Wasn't he wearing? Or was that him or Butt? Oh my
I thought
God.
he was.
No,
wearing-
I
I
mean, he was
thought-
just wearing a regular suit,
Oh,
everyday
okay.
suit.
I don't know where I thought. I'm
He
looking at
punched
you
a
like you know.
Martian that came up and confronted him about it. No?
He pulled a Shatner on him.
He did.
Got in there.
He did.
Oh, I love me some
Yeah.
Bill Shatner.
All right, Pat, what's your favorite conspiracy theory?
I mean, my favorite is the moon, but
We just talked about that
we
one.
just
so
covered that. So,
we got
Megalodon. How
Ooh.
about Megalodon?
Wait, but that's the thing, though, right? Okay, so we got one beer down.
Shark Week, like, 2
we're a
years
quarter
ago.
of the way here through this segment. I'm sorry, guys. You're suffering through it. I
Come
appreciate
on,
it.
ladies.
Somebody talk while I drink mine.
That
now,
was
too.
my, I don't know who else here is into Shark Week. Shark Week has always been one of my favorites of the...
It's one of my. I try and live every week like Shark Week.
I love Shark Week, and it really turned me off the last couple of years because they tried to throw the fake mermaids and then threw the fake megalodon at us.
No, because I like the mermaid one because I like to think that some like stoner on his couch was like, whoa, wait, dude,
No, dude, I'm not going to
whoa,
lie.
bro, we got mermaids,
Dude, I got really
Oh,
drunk
shit, dude.
while watching the
and they're
mermaid
friends
episode.
with dolphins.
Yeah, no, I got really drunk and I bought
Okay,
into
you lost
mermaids. That's how drunk I was. I bought into mermaids were real. Because at that point I didn't realize it was
They're
a
not
fake
real?
documentary.
No,
No,
Wait,
they're
what?
not.
We can't we
What the
cannot
hell?
confirm this yet. We have not confirmed it, but
Oh, okay, good.
I don't know.
I
No,
still
I-
think there is.
No, me and
There's
my brother.
gotta be.
Me and my brother were straight up discussing how mermaids were a real thing.
And then it was like, by the way, this is a fake documentary. So,
Yeah, no, and then by the next year they go, oh, well, there's also Megalodon is still around. And we go, ah, fuck, we're stupid.
yeah, because they've been doing that. Like they have the movie at the end of Shark Week or
They
whatever.
finally stopped it. They finally stopped
No, they
doing
still
that
had
bullshit.
somebody. They had like, what it was like Rob Riggle was in it,
Oh,
wasn't
no,
he?
Rob Riggle's their dude now.
It was just
though.
a host.
No, but they realized that you can't fuck around continually unless you have a comedian doing it, and now we're all good with it.
Oh, here's a conspiracy, just based on sharks.
Okay.
How many people walking around with shark tooth necklaces actually got them
All right, that's
from
two,
that
I'm
shark?
out.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm running out of stuff to do.
God, come on, ladies, drink the fuck up and we can get over this.
One I grew up with the chupacabra. You guys know
Yeah.
about that?
Oh, dude, I'm all in on God,
Chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
All right. This
Hell
is gonna
yeah.
turn this segment around.
Chupacabra. I imagine it looking
a
like
bad idea.
a gargoyle with Nosferatu's face.
Yes!
But the same size as
who?
Gollum.
Yes.
No,
No,
Nosferatu?
dude, La Chupacabra is
is-
100% real.
No, see that's the thing. I don't
No,
know. We
dude,
don't.
fuck
Have you seen?
yeah.
I haven't seen anything. But that's the thing. I've been growing up hearing about it. I don't know. I don't know.
No,
That's
see,
my thing.
the
I don't
People
know.
always heard about, but it's strictly a Central American monster.
I mean, hell, people think Bigfoot's still around. Ain't nobody got any new thing on him.
Oh,
but
okay. First
You
of all,
Sasquatch?
He's
first,
just very,
Sasquatch?
he's just
Sasquatch?
very
What is
blurry.
it?
Son of a bitch is
Sasquatch?
around.
first of all, it's
Him and
Sasquatch.
yeah, whatever.
No. Bigfoot.
Well, no.
Just because
Raymond's
you're a
territory.
Sasquatch doesn't mean anything.
Hey, look, Bigfoot
No.
is a derogatory term in these days. We don't
Yeah.
need to make fun of his size or how big his feet
We're
are.
all about the
okay,
squatch.
Ben? Whoa,
Bigfoot.
Ben. Hey,
We're all about
we're
Bigfoot.
a very
But no,
PC podcast. I
I
don't
think
know
I
if you
found a
fucking
cue
know that.
on this microphone.
The Chupacabra is a very real monster. He sucks the blood out of goats.
Hell yeah, he does. Got to get the good stuff.
And virgins.
I mean,
Oh, who was that? Who dropped?
Who dropped
no.
apparently Kid Rock just
Somebody
broke the
dropped
fucking
another
glass.
glass.
Fucking Kid Rock.
Kid Rock's
Golly.
trailer park cousin just broke a glass. What's up, buddy? I love
What's
you.
going on, man?
Oh,
Hey, try not to break so much glass next time. This
Clean
is a nice
up on
place.
aisle 3,
It's a
please.
nice place here,
So
right?
yeah, like
Over in the women's underwear.
They're not gonna invite us back if we break all
for
the glass.
years, I was always on the side of the Sasquatch too. I feel bad because I've finally fallen off the Sasquatch wagon, but I'm 100% behind La
Chupacabra?
Chupacabra.
Oh,
See?
that
All right.
because that's real.
I don't know. It's just
That
something
shit's
that,
real.
like, I don't know, dude. I just don't know.
All right, did we all finish our
I
beers?
want to believe you,
Yes, mine is
Thank
but
God.
gone.
I don't know.
A lot of people say it's just
I don't
it's a
know.
rabid dog that had a disease that cut
Look.
the hair off, but
Dogs would not do something like that.
Oh,
Dogs
we're
are
done with the
awesome.
beers and
So
music?
we're
that's what I'm
done,
saying.
and
That's,
that is
that's
the
why
end of
dogs
that
wouldn't
segment.
do it. That's why Chupacabra is real.
Okay.
Dogs wouldn't do that shit.
Ben, shout out to Ben for being the winner of this one. He was trying, and I think Ben had some foresight. And was
All
like,
right.
"We need to get the fuck out of this."
All right,
song
you
because
guys
this
are
is a
lucky
terrible
this
idea.
is now done.
Time to move on to something
I don't
more
think we
interesting.
can do. I don't think we can do conspiracy theory segments anymore.
So what it is Chupacabra's up in the air, Sasquatch is up in the air, everything else is settled.
Yep, and we've decided that with our conspiracy theory segment.
Yes, we did.
Thank you, Ben and
Right on.
Angel, for joining us, you guys.
Thank you guys.
Thank
Yes,
you
guys.
so much for having
Keep
us.
You guys
Star, we
have
love you.
some kick-ass shirts too. Like, where did you get those shirts? What is that like?
I
Is
don't
it-
know. Some skinny dude with a freaking beard gave me this.
Are they like pasta? Is it it's like
Yeah,
pasta gravy and
it's like-
bombshell blonde?
yeah,
Almost had
it's like a collab
Wow,
or
I wonder
something.
like, could you get those shirts?
This
somewhere?
works
Maybe
so
over-
well
oh,
for people that are
oh.
just straight up listening.
Hey,
We've
there's
got a
table.
merch table, so if anybody wanted to
table.
go get a shirt, it's
Yeah.
$25 for
Anybody
the
wants
fellas.
a shirt?
25 for the fellas, 24 for the ladies, because we, as woke individuals, have fixed the wage gap. You were welcome,
Wage
Yeah, we
gap.
respect the
Wage
wage
gap.
gap,
because
ladies.
ladies make like, what is it, like 10
Go and get
cents
one,
to
'cause
every
if they gotta-
dollar or whatever it is, and now you get $1 off, so it's fine.
Go get you a
include it.
shirt, so if they got to drag them home, their mom's going to be pissed.
Yeah, oh, dude.
Oh yeah, they're also one of a kind.
They are one of
Yeah,
a kind.
one of a kind.
Like, you can't buy
That is
these
true.
out after this.
Once
So-
these are
they're
done, we are
done.
not remaking them.
Unless we don't sell them.
No more.
So then
Yeah,
maybe you
that
can.
too.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So go
We
get
need
one.
to sell them, so if you want to buy some, that would be really cool. Okay.
All right, thanks guys.
I need to pay
All right,
my
dude.
Uber. Thank you guys for
We're
joining
out.
us, and
Thank you, guys.
you got to kill that 40. I want
Cheers,
you to
gentlemen.
kill that 40 right now. Kill
I'll
that
be
40
behind
right
the bar.
now. Ben's killing it. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes.
There we go.
That's what I like about Ben. Ben's always down to drink.
And the 40's done.
There you go.
Cheers,
Thank
gentlemen.
you guys.
Bye.
You know, it's a perfect way to talk about our next segment is Southern Star Brewing Company, the best beer in the entire
The greatest beer.
the greatest, as Pat would say. Even though that's like Jay Moore, right?
Yeah.
It's your thing now. It's
Yeah.
your thing. It's
Yeah,
your
yeah, I
thing,
took it from
bro.
Jay.
You just take
It's
that.
mine
That's
now.
all- hey, that's you.
Jay hasn't done
Hey.
it in 14 years, so it's
There you
mine
go.
now.
Okay. All right. We're gonna do a. Do we want to do? We want Pat Mcllelan to be on for like, because Pat McClellan's. Wait, hold on. Because we usually do not cool towards the end. We want to bring in Ian and Nick from Hold On Hollywood, the hottest band in Houston. You guys know about Hold On Hollywood, right? Yeah, they do. That's what you guys are all.
Hold on,
I
baby.
think most of the audience here is like they hate us and they're like, guys, just shut up. So
You know
Hold
what's
On Hollywood
fucked up?
can
It's
play.
just straight up looking at them.
Can
I
you
know
guys
they're
just like
cooler
bring your
than I
guitar
am.
so you can play a song? So they're like, all right, at least they played something.
During your podcast? No.
Yeah, just like just Phil, just Phil.
Shit.
Oh, there. Oh, Nick's going to the other side.
Actual
He doesn't
real
want to be by
running
me.
mic
It's okay.
checks right now.
So
It wasn't me, man.
we're gonna move our not cool segment up. And then Pat McClellan, you're on deck, as they say on It's Lima Time, America's favorite Astros podcast. Then we're gonna do WWJD. We're gonna do a live version of Future News, and then we're gonna get into answers to that.
All
We
right.
wanted to have Nick and Ian from Hold On Hollywood for Not Cool, and we have an intro we've got to play for you guys. Now I know we didn't get them to play the intro. We have the Ladlettes. They have we are contractually obligated to have them play this stuff. I fucked up that. I know. And Nick gave me a look when I fucked that up. But okay. All right, here we go.
Not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool.
Not cool. Not cool.
Dude, that's not cool. That's not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool.
Not cool. Not cool.
Dude, that's not cool. That's not cool. That's not cool.
So pretty much, if you're new to this show, which I think some of you here are for sure, we just kind of not cool as anything that has happened to you within the last week that is not cool. It could be maybe something as little as stubbing your toe on the bed. It could be something like, hey, I got stabbed. That would suck. That's really not cool. You know, it could be anything. So it varies. And Pat, you want to lead us off?
Yeah, I'm gonna lead us off. Just with, especially with our two guests stepping up to the mic. When you just look at somebody, and you know they're better than you are. You know they're
Oh, I
cooler
know,
than
right?
you are.
We should just give them our seats.
That's my not cool is watching
should
you
just
guys
give them
step
our
up
seats.
and be like, God damn it, these guys are better than me. That's my not cool. When you can look at another man and just straight up
So
go,
good. He just alpha the fuck out of me.
yep, he's got me. Oh, thank you, brother. That's my not cool, is looking at another man and knowing they're better than you.
I'll
They
stand.
got it
That's
together. They're so fucking smooth with everything they do.
Like, I wish I could wear the long hair like that, but like,
Nick rocks the long hair.
I'm so fat that like when my hair gets long, it's so sweaty and it sucks.
we got, hey,
Like, I don't
can't
know how
relate
you
to
do it, bro.
It's a lot of
love you too,
willpower,
buddy.
man. It's hot as shit out here, dude.
Dude, right?
It's so hot.
Like the back of your neck
And I
is
wear all
so
this.
hot.
I wear all this black because I'm in
That's
a
what I'm
band.
saying. Like, how do you wear
Yeah,
black?
but he has the white jacket that he changes out of like 7 times
You think
in a
that
show.
makes it any better?
My biggest thing is like when the back of your neck just gets hot.
Fun fact about Nick, he
Dude.
does like wardrobe changes
Like,
through shows.
like
so.
you have a
He's got a chore, man.
you have a level of respect and just straight up commitment to the craft. That you're like, I'm in a band, I've got to wear long hair.
I got you.
I had
get it.
long hair.
I'm trying to get him on it, bro.
You used to have the long hair.
so-
You
no,
used
no,
to.
no.
I
so
did,
pretty
but
cool.
then I looked like a Hanson brother, and I was like, I ain't doing this shit anymore.
Skinnier like guys look like that. If you're like you're a small dude, so like if you get the long hair,
Dude,
then you do get that
I'm
shit.
with him
'Cause I
over
had
here.
long hair too, and I look like an idiot. Everybody's
No.
made fun of it.
No, dude, I'm with
But
him.
like Nick
High
has it,
and
he
tight.
looks- It was a
High
goddamn
and
Jason
tight.
Momoa over here.
Keep it off your neck.
I just got chill.
That's my not
that's like
cool
the
is
biggest
not
one.
being cool enough to look like I could be in a band.
We should start like a Pass the Gravy band, and it's really just like we're not
No.
a band at all. I don't know.
That's
We
a
had a
great
sick
band
Old
name.
Town Road cover. Did you hear that?
We
It
could
was
do a
like
good
way
one.
off beat, not at all like.
I mean,
right.
I can sing the baritone. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, dude, that's all we need. You can be our baritone guy. Bobby Jokes is the high guy, and then I'll just be like the guy.
Well,
I want to
I
be
will
like the
say this.
DJ drop guy. That's like Alex P on the beat.
I mean, I was in
that's
choir.
what I want to be.
I was in choir for like 9 years. I can sing the sick falsetto too.
Try it. Let's hear it.
Oh,
I just
shit.
don't
Let's
have
hear
the
it.
look.
Let's
dog.
hear the falsetto right
Yeah,
now.
let's hear it
Let's
right
go.
now.
Well, no, I gotta
Hey,
be
look,
mid
Hold on
song.
Hollywood
I
may need a
can't
guy to
just
sing
break
falsetto
it
for.
You
out.
fucked up. You fucked
What
up.
if Nick's voice goes out? You need somebody to fill in. So let's do it. Let's
No,
hear it.
no, if it
Falsetto.
played, I can't-
Falsetto.
I can't-
Falsetto.
Falsetto.
You can chant all you want. I need a song to play along
What
with it.
song? What song you want? Name the song, buddy.
I don't know. Give me a song that sings falsetto with it.
Oh, just do it. Go with the beat. That's actually better.
No, I feel like you guys thought I was ready to sing falsetto.
You made it seem like it. You're like,
I'm
I
not.
can sing falsetto.
I can
Like-
do it up here.
Oh, there we go.
But I gotta
There
be
we
ready,
go.
dog.
You got a job. I'm fired.
All right, all right.
I'm stepping down.
Find me somebody to love. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, dude, I'll throw some Queen out
All
there,
right,
son.
all right. I'd still probably go Nick over you, but
No,
like, hey, we don't know.
100%.
Maybe if Nick gets sick or something.
put
like,
me on the
you
spot,
call Pat
dude.
in. That was pretty solid on the spot, not gonna lie. So, Patty,
Don't
buddy.
get me wrong. Like, if I have to sing
Just
Queen in
maybe-
a car,
Probably don't
I'm
join
the
a band.
falsetto guy.
You're not a band guy.
It's
not
not,
a band
good,
guy.
but I'm the falsetto
Yeah,
guy.
you got the job, bro. You got.
There we go.
I'm fired. Ian just told me. He sent me a text that I'm fired.
Dude, that was
Shit, dude.
super weird.
Like, if we're
I
remaking
saw him
Wayne's
open it.
World,
He was
and we
really
need somebody
disappointed.
to sing the falsetto in the car in Wayne's World, I'm your dude.
Okay, Nick, you got. Or, I'm looking at Ian as I said Nick, but
How many
Nick,
have you
got
had?
a not cool. I know. I've not had that many. Honestly, I'm just like nervous. I've like slept 4 hours last day or so. So like, what are you
Same.
doing?
Do I have a not
You got
cool?
a not cool? Like, what's been not cool with you in the last
Yeah,
week or so,
Ian.
so?
Ian's not cool.
Oh, we got band beef. We
Oh.
got band beef.
If I could guess it,
Are they gonna fight? Maybe.
I knew that
Who
was
knows?
his answer.
I don't even know, man. I don't know.
What did he do?
Are we about to break up like Blink 182?
Don't.
What's
No,
going
no,
on,
no, no,
guys?
no, no. You have to play after this show.
I'm about to Tom
You can't
DeLonge
break up
out
now.
this bitch, bro.
Whoa. Actually, if
Tom
you want to fight, we
DeGone.
have
Do I
cameras
need
right
to
now.
call
so that'd
Tom
be great.
Skiba to fill in right now? 'Cause
Tom
this shit's about
Skiba?
to break up.
Matt Skiba. Matt Skiba.
Shit! Shit, I suck!
And you just went right with it.
Sorry, I've been drinking for 5 hours.
There you
My
go.
bad.
There you go.
I didn't know I was next, man. I didn't think of a not
Okay,
cool.
all right, I'll go.
right, come back
You
to
think
me.
of one because I have a pretty it's not that great, honestly. I'm gonna be real with you guys, but it's just having shitty posture. So I was like, hey, why is like my neck / like upper back kind of like sore as fuck all the time? And I went to the chiropractor like, hey, idiot, you stand like a fucking dumbass. Why are you doing that? And I was like, I don't know. They're like, do you look at a computer? And they asked like I felt like they were like, well, did you try unplugging your computer and plugging it back in? I was like, yes, I do look at a computer. Everybody looks at a computer, idiot. Like, what?
I feel like that we would have like better health overall if the doctors talked to us like that.
Just
They were like, hey, stop being a dumbass.
What the
Put
fuck's
the
wrong
cheeseburgers
with you,
down and eat a
Ian?
fucking salad.
Like, yeah, they're like, hey, Ian, shut the fuck up and just do what I'm saying. Like, I'm a doctor.
I say that every week.
I'm
It's
a
literally
doctor.
my
Doctors were
conversation.
dicks.
I have the
be
degree.
100%
You
better.
don't listen to me.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
what-
Dr.
they should
Phil's
say
a
that.
dick, and people listen to that guy. Except for the Cash Me Outside girl. She didn't really listen to
Like,
him.
if I had a doctor that would be straight up, stop being a fat piece of shit and just walk.
You're gonna
walk.
get
Give you a
diabetes,
solid
Pat.
slap on the face.
Right?
Listen. Stop.
Honestly, your doctor should be
fuck
able
are
to
you
tase you. Your doctor should
Dude,
be able to
yes.
tase you.
If doctors held tasers, that would fix so many problems in America.
Like, hey, this is my checkup for
Jog.
6 months. Like, you obviously have done nothing since.
Hey,
you
remember
just get
6
shocked,
months
like,
ago
"Ah,
when I
shit."
told you to start walking? You're not doing that.
Then 3 months later, guess who's probably started walking? Pat. Because he just won't go to the doctor. That's also another option too. I did that with a dentist for like 7 years. I just didn't go to the dentist for 7 years, and I had a cavity. I was like, fuck.
Like, if your dentist could slap you in the face.
I don't like the dentist. Like we would let's go all around the table real fast. Like dentist or doctor, who hates like what the most? I go dentist.
Yeah, dentist.
They get the drill
dude,
sense.
Oh my god. It's
Like,
painful, bro.
I don't like that guy.
There's never a good time at the dentist. Never.
See,
a lot
that's
of
weird.
time-
I've never minded the dentist.
I hate it. I absolutely
have
hate
to
it.
agree
You
with
feel like when they like do all that shit in your mouth, there's like sand and stuff in it. Like, get the fuck out of that. No.
I always really enjoy when they're like, "Do you want bubble gum?" And I'm like, "Yeah, give me some fucking bubble gum." On
I
that
was a
shit."
pina colada guy myself.
But they clean you up, and they're like, "Oh, you can't eat for like 30 minutes or an hour."
Oh, okay.
I'm like,
Guess
"Fuck
what I
you,
want to
dude.
do when I go to the
Yeah,
dentist?
I wanna go
got
eat after
fresh
this.
ass teeth, bro.
I'm gonna go chomp on some shit.
When you go
know?
buy some sick ass new threads, like your white jacket that you change in and out of like 17 times in a show. When you go, he's mad at me. Give me a look. But when you go buy some sick ass threads, you want to wear them. You want to show them off. Like I want to show off my teeth and show how good they are at chewing things.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
no, I can't eat for an hour. Well, my whole day's ruined now. So thanks a lot, Doc.
Who are they to tell you how to live your life?
Yeah.
You know?
You
No,
don't know. You don't
no,
know me.
I've
You
always
just know my
been the
teeth.
guy that says, "I was not born a goddamn American to not do what I want to do when I want to do it."
Exactly.
But even now, I'll
That
be
sounds
like, when
like
the
a very
dentist
vague
says,
statement.
"You just take a half hour off," I was like, "Yeah, I can handle that."
That's the worst half hour. You become so
It
hungry.
is.
You
It
go to the
really
dentist,
is.
you get hungry. bro.
Actually, I will admit this though. I did have Raising Cane's right next to my dentist, so that was always the worst.
That's
When I was
torture.
like, I can go get
That's
Raising
torture.
Cane's, but I gotta wait to eat it. I get you on that. That's
You know-
rough.
You know what my mom did that was always really cool when we were kids? Like when they were like, hey, you can't eat or drink anything for an hour. My mom would be like, hey, we're gonna go to McDonald's and get a milkshake. And then you're like, well, it's a straw, so it's not touching my teeth, bitches.
Oh yeah, no, milkshakes don't count.
Yeah, so shout out to
Hey,
Kim.
milkshakes
Kim
never
in
count.
over there.
Never.
Shout out to my mom
Those
for
are
letting us drink
hidden
milkshakes when we weren't supposed to drink them because we had fluoride.
Oh, you want to hit Steak and Shake? Yeah, I can do that. I just hit the
Steak and
dentist.
Shake is awesome.
Yes, it is.
Steak and Shake. Like, why don't we have more Steak and Shakes?
Steak and Shake is cool.
Why don't we have more Steak and Shakes?
Because Whataburger has a monopoly.
like I
Because
get it.
that's
Whataburger is
why.
awesome, but we got a lot of Whataburger.
We got to give the other companies a chance to succeed.
Because I think if more people had Steak and Shakes, they would appreciate it.
No, I get that, but like, if you want a shake, you still go to
What if I want
Whataburger.
steaks and shakes? That's why I go there. I want both. I'm a guy
get
that likes.
that.
I'm a guy that likes to have options.
I have a cool or not cool. I actually have two of them.
Yeah, because my not cool kind of got derailed right there, but it's just me
I don't-
having shitty posture because I don't know how to stand
I don't
like,
know how I
like a
feel
human
about
being.
this. I don't know how I feel about this, but I want to know what you guys think. How do you feel about Whataburger being sold to the company in Chicago? Is that cool? Is that not cool? How do you feel?
It's fine.
I liked it because everybody on the internet got really mad.
I feel Chicago has great food.
Yeah.
So I think they could do well.
Yeah, but they also have gun violence, Nick.
Here's
Ever-
how I
Wow.
see it.
I don't want to
is
get my
that
Whataburger
we're-
with a gun
We're
in it.
bringing greatness to the rest of the country.
Yeah, and gun violence.
That's what it is. Like, I don't understand why everyone
Which is
gets
the
mad
last
at
thing we need.
Hey, could you imagine opening your Whataburger and it's just like 2 buns and a fucking gun?
Here's what I see. I feel like
I can't eat
I
this.
feel
Who
like
ordered the extra gun?
no. Here's what it is. Gun violence is going to drop in South Chicago once they have the honey butter chicken biscuit.
Exactly.
That's actually
At
not.
taquitos?
That's
Like,
not a bad idea.
Why would
That's
you
not a
shoot
bad
somebody
theory.
when
I
you're
don't
so
hate it.
happy
I
because you have a
don't
honey
hate
butter
it.
chicken biscuit?
You could resolve all problems over
Right.
a honey butter
Right?
chicken biscuit.
That's the best thing at Whataburger, right? Like
The
you
reason
can't, like,
the reason
it's,
Whataburger sold out is so that they can end gun violence in Chicago.
They're trying to bring world
That's
peace.
100% what it is.
World peace. Whataburgers for world peace.
Yes.
Whataburger,
That
if you
should
want to
be their
hop on the
motto.
podcast,
I would wear
is
that
sponsor
shirt.
too.
Because
I would wear
Yeah.
that shirt.
who in the history of mankind has been pissed off while eating a honey butter chicken biscuit?
Never.
Nobody.
Fucking nobody.
Hey, whenever I talk to Ian, I leave and I go get a honey butter chicken biscuit just to
Right?
cool off. Because
Like you guys are trying to write
They're
a
just
song.
throwing shade
You're
left and
fucking
right here,
pissed
guys.
off. You're fucking going through the creative method, and then all of a sudden, bam, butter chicken biscuit, and you're gonna drop a banger.
Oh, yeah.
That's
That's a
what
hit
it
song
is.
right there.
Yeah.
no, but for real though,
Pat's gonna write for Hold on Hollywood coming up.
on my real not cool though, White Claw. It's going crazy, man.
Whoa, bro, you're not down with the claw?
Everybody's talking about the claw.
Dude,
I don't
you're
know,
not
I don't know how I
clawing
feel
around,
yet.
bro?
I don't know how I feel about it.
You're not. They call me Santa
Look.
Claus
Santa Claus.
because I'm drinking so
baby.
many claws.
There's no
JK,
laws when
I
you're
only drink
drinking
Southern
claw.
Star. I
Now-
only drink Southern Star.
I don't know.
I try to only drink Southern
Nice.
Star, but when I go somewhere and they show up with some claws, dog, I'm gonna drink 40 of them bitches.
Dude, Andrew Packard for his bachelor party. Somebody brought White Claws, and we ran out of beer at the beach, and we're shotgunning beers, and I just shotgunned like 4 White Claws, and I was fucked up.
I'm down with the claw. I've been drinking it lately.
Mango
I can get
claws.
behind it.
We went out in
mango
Galveston
claws.
that night, and I had no idea where it was. I was like, I know we're on a bus. I know to follow these guys around. That's pretty much it.
Here's my thing: when I'm trying to just drink good shit, I drink Southern Star. I get some, I get maybe berry hatchet. I get myself a strawberry bomby. I drink that shit. But when I'm just trying to get to a place where my mind shuts the fuck off,
The claw's the law, baby.
Claw law.
ain't no laws when you're drinking claws.
No laws when you're drinking claws.
Tails all this time.
I'm
Tails all
for
this
it.
time.
I'm for it.
And that's
I like
it.
All the
Like-
memes and everything, it's so great. I
Dude,
love
when
it.
when I want to enjoy my drinks, I drink Southern Star. When I want to shut that brain the fuck off,
But I do respect
let
hard
me drink
seltzer.
40 of these seltzers.
I do
son.
kind of respect it because they're like, hey, how can we make water alcoholic? And it's like, that's a solid.
Now I will
okay,
say my
all
biggest
right.
my biggest problem
Tastes like
with them
water,
is
but
Those
that
are the
you
big
up.
questions.
my biggest problem with them is they just say it's made with seltzer, blah blah blah, and alcohol.
And
It
claws.
doesn't even tell you what kind of
It's called
alcohol. It
Alka-Claw.
just straight up says alcohol. I'm like, dog, that's shady as shit.
But it's low on
What-
carbs.
But like
Very
100,
true.
100
Stop trying to
calories?
stay thin. Guess who still got that beach bod? I do.
I mean, it's not something I care about, but if I can drink that and only get 100 calories, that's a plus.
Yeah.
I feel like when you're counting calories, you got to call them cows though. Like I only had like 100 cows. Yeah.
Cows.
Doesn't it sound cooler? It sounds way cooler.
Give
when
me
you're talking
that
about cows.
calzone, son.
That does sound like, let's go. All right, actually, I'm changing that up. We're gonna call calzones cows now. So if you're ever having a calzone, I'm just having a sick ass cow right now, bro.
Had 100 calzones
You know
this
what I'm
weekend.
talking about? Like, wait, what? Calories? No, calzone, bro. All right, Ian, what you got? Yeah,
Mine's
it's
so left field. I can't top any of this shit.
well, mine was that
I-
I don't.
I have
mine
it
was that I'm an
pre-thought.
adult that doesn't know how to stand right.
My not cool is
Well, it was-
probably whenever you have someone cut you off during a yellow light and you have to catch the red light.
Because you're like, do I want to be the asshole that runs it? And then
Well, you're
everybody
just
else
like,
hates
come
me, or
on,
do
dude.
I
What
just
the
chill?
fuck? We could have both passed this, but you slowed down at the
You
yellow
hesitated.
light, but still passed, and now I have to catch the red light.
You know what they
I'm with
say
you.
about he who hesitates?
Yeah.
He also masturbates.
Dude, I straight up ran a red light yesterday.
I
because of
hesitate a
that.
lot.
Oh, me. I'm telling you, every day. Every
No,
day.
dude, I'm with you. I'm an aggressive driver, but like when it comes time for that, like I'll like let people go. But I straight up ran a red light yesterday because of that.
Pat's
Like,
a terrible
the
person.
dude cut me, and I saw the red light, the light turned around, and I go, "Fuck it." I just went.
I feel if everybody worked proactively to drive like we knew that other people were on the road, we would have less traffic and less bullshit like that.
It'd be so much.
Let's just all get Teslas because they drive for us, right?
I was going to say, what if we all started driving
But we
like,
can't afford
smart
Teslas.
cars?
Like,
So-
but we have like everybody running for president right now is like, we're gonna get rid of your student debt. We're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna do this. Tell me we're gonna give everybody fucking Teslas. I'm in. Like
Oh, yeah.
100%.
You know
Want a
what's cool?
Tesla?
You know who
I'll
I'm
take
voting
it.
for? The Tesla guy.
You know what's cool?
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk is fucking cool.
Let him run.
Yeah,
I'll
that
fucking
dude is
buy.
great.
I'll
I
be
love
all
him.
If
for
Elon
that.
Musk came out tomorrow and goes, "I'm gonna fix I-10," I'd be like, "Dude, you got my vote."
Or just give
Put
us
him on
Teslas
290,
so
bro.
I don't have to worry about
290.
it.
That's what he needs. He needs to work on 290.
So I just specifically deal with I-10.
Literally, the dude is drilling holes under Los Angeles right now to divert
tunnels.
his traffic.
Yeah.
Just because he was tired of sitting in traffic, so he's gonna change the whole city.
Dude, fuck Los Angeles.
He's not human.
That's what you call fuck
If anybody
you money.
thinks Elon Musk
Like,
is
that's
human,
straight up
they're
fuck
crazy.
you money. Like,
Like,
hey, I have so much money. I'm gonna build some tubes under the city. Maybe we can drive. I don't know.
I call that
I don't
giraffe
know.
money. You have so much money, you can buy a giraffe.
No.
Right?
Dude, I want to buy a giraffe so bad. If
so
I
dope,
could,
Cat.
I
Dude,
totally would.
right? If you had that money, would
If
you
you
not
could
buy a
if you could buy
giraffe?
any animal, you could buy any animal in the entire world.
Oh, a monkey.
Like you have, I'd be a monkey.
monkey.
I'd go monkey
A
too.
monkey.
I'd go monkey
A
too.
straight up capuchin
Because I would go
monkey,
monkey, you teach it
like
to ride
Ace
your
Ventura.
dog, and you get a halftime show at like every NFL team for
No, it's
the
a monkey.
entirety of your life.
It's not even. It's
Yeah,
not
but
even
the best
a question, it's a
halftime
monkey.
show, like, let's all show of hands. Best halftime show ever is the monkey riding the dog. Always, right?
No.
Yes.
No.
Nope, I'm in the minority on this one.
No,
And
you're
I
talking
don't
about
think
the
y'all are all
commercial?
wrong.
No,
You're all
no.
wrong.
The
You talking
best.
about the commercials during?
You're talking about
during
Super Bowl, right?
No, I'm just saying.
The best
everybody-
Super Bowl
every
halftime of
team
all
has a
time
monkey
was
riding a
Prince.
dog.
Oh shit.
Prince was the best Super Bowl halftime of all time.
He was pretty good. Bruno
Bruno
Mars had a
Mars.
good one too. Bruno Mars had a
is up
good
there,
one.
dude. That
Oh,
shit was
fuck
awesome.
Bruno
I would
Mars.
disagree. I thought Tom Petty back in 2007
Like,
was,
dude,
was the
awesome.
best.
Bruno was fun.
because
It was
the
It was
Giants
it was a refresher because you had a bunch of shit
No.
artists, and then you had Bruno Mars, and you're like,
No,
yes.
there's only two acceptable answers. It's either Prince or Michael fucking Jackson. Those were the two best of all time.
How old were you during the
That's a
Michael
given.
Jackson?
That's a given. That's cheating.
Pat, how
That's
how
what I'm
old
You
were
knew
you?
those were gonna be
There's been
good.
some cool shit, but those were the best.
You need like cheat codes to unlock those guys.
No, it's like, think
yeah.
about it. In the last 10 years,
How-
what was the
how
coolest
old were
halftime
you?
show? Left Shark.
That wasn't.
That's what it was.
That wasn't it.
Nothing's good
JT,
anymore
JT
for
was
halftime
good.
shows.
JT was good.
Because they don't put anyone good on there. They
But
just
what
put
about
pop bullshit.
what about Tom Petty back in 2008? The Giants won that one, so that's probably my
No, fuck
favorite
that.
one.
Give me
didn't even watch that
AC
one.
at the halftime show, and that'll be the greatest one of all time.
Can we talk about good examples of fuck you money? Like, one of the biggest examples of fuck you money to me was when Daniel Radcliffe, for anybody who doesn't know, he's the guy who played Harry Potter.
Yeah, Harry
I've
Potter.
heard
He
of
went
him.
and made Swiss Army Man, and he was like, I want to start a movie where I literally just play a fucking corpse the whole movie.
Yeah.
Like, he has so much money, he was like, what do you want to play in your next movie? He was like, I
I
wanna be
never
a
saw
fucking
that, but I
corpse
heard about it. I
the whole
thought
fucking
I
movie.
saw
it
that
sounded
movie.
so good.
It's
Because
actually
fuck
a
you
really
guys.
good
It's
idea.
great. I love that movie.
Because
I,
you
ne- I
see
never,
it, but,
I never saw it.
But like, if you're like a filmmaker, you seem like super deep because like if you watch all the awards shows, they're like, it wasn't the show that everybody went and saw. It was like, well, that guy had that story about, you know, coming up in a low-income family and he made it, and that's what the artists like.
Yeah.
You're like, let's not, like, nobody fucking watched that movie, man.
I didn't
Well,
watch
it was the best.
I didn't watch it.
I
I'm just
watched
saying,
it.
he's
It
got
was
so much fuck you money.
hilarious.
Like, I'm not knocking any of these movies. I'm not a movie guy, I guess, but like, Call Me by Your Name. Like, what the fuck is that? I've never seen it. I haven't
Alex,
seen
I'm
that
sorry.
one.
Carry this for about 45 seconds because I'm about to pee on myself.
Okay. Hey,
Oh,
so,
you gotta
Guys,
carry it.
uh-oh.
You gotta be the backpack, bro.
I can do that. I'm the backpack guy.
Yeah, you're.
They call me the
hate
backpack
to
guy.
do
At least the straps. At
No,
least be
don't
the
worry.
straps.
Don't worry, we got that. Do you have any other not cools from the week? Maybe we can talk about that. I don't know.
Something relatable to because I'm a
Okay,
musician.
let's go with that.
I think it's not cool that you have a lot of artists that are super mainstream and popular in the music industry that have like zero to no
Which are
talent.
obviously, like, let's just to be sure, we're not talking about Lil Nas X though.
Oh, we're not talking about anyone
He's
specific.
he's the king, and we're just living in his world. We're just living in his world. I don't
But you know, you have artists like any local band you could think of that spend
Not-
all the time in
not
the
named
world
Hold On
perfecting
Hot,
their
yeah.
craft. That
Yeah, oh yeah,
that
these guys.
have no
That's a good thing.
that have like no limelight at all, and then you have these artists that don't do shit or have a lot of people backing no talent that make
Right,
it and are
right.
successful in the music industry. I think that's not cool.
That is pretty nice. So, all right, let's just be. I'm gonna put you on the spot. What band that's local do you hate? Go right now, right now, right now.
Whoa.
Let's put
Well,
somebody on blast.
I would, to be completely
Not
honest,
necessarily. You don't have to hate the band members. You just like that kind of sucks. Their sound sucks. Or no, you
it takes
just-
a
maybe
lot
it's
for
not
me
your
to,
thing.
to be completely honest. Yeah, I'm the wrong person to ask because I find
You should have just said Mike Jones. That would have been an easy out. You could have done that. You'd have been done. You're like, well, hey, look, I don't care about
I
your phone
always
number.
find something good in a band or a reason why they play music.
Well, look, this is.
Hey, I'm the wrong
That's the
person. He
musician in
might
you.
be
That's the
better at
musician
answering
in you,
this.
though. I get that.
Hey, fuck Hold On Hollywood, bro.
Whoa.
No,
that's
but really,
a good one.
but really though, I respect anybody who's got the balls to get up on a stage and put their heart out for everybody to see.
Yeah, I feel that.
Okay, whether it's good or not, it doesn't matter. Just the confidence you have to get out there and perform for an audience, something that you created. That's
Yeah.
hard, man. It's really hard.
I used to
I respect anybody who can do it.
I remember trying like open mics and stuff.
Yeah, we hosted open mics for years,
Well,
bro.
like stand-up open mics. I mean, but,
Okay,
like,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it's like I did that like twice. And it was like this is super fucking
It's
nervous.
tough, man.
Like, it was the worst thing ever. But like,
No one
I was
laughed?
like the people that go up there. Oh, nobody laughed the first time. Oh, it was so bad. I got like one laugh the second time, and then I was like, I'm
think
not
you're
doing
funny.
this anymore.
I think you're funny,
Then I got-
Alex.
That's like a shatter to an artist's confidence.
But that's the
Him-
best part about a podcast, because then people that like you come watch it. So it's like they already like me, so they'll laugh at the things I say. Took long enough.
I know. I just broke so many podcasts.
I was just trying to get them to like yell about like other bands and like hate other bands. I was trying to create some
stir
Houston
the
artist
pot.
beef, and it didn't work out. So
Drink so
you
much
guys
of the most
conveniently
delicious
dodged
beer
that.
on the planet.
I don't think his mic's up.
Oh yeah, I washed my hands. Brandon's asking if I wash my hands. Yes, I wash my hands.
Well, I will feed into this just a little bit. What's not cool is bands that think they deserve where they want to be, but they don't put the work into it.
Dude, yes.
Like the band that like opened for somebody one time ever, and then like never did anything after that. Not you guys opened for Bon Jovi and then fucking blew up after that. But like I'm not saying you guys did shit. I'm not pointing you. Like as I was saying, I was like I'm not talking about y'all at all because y'all fucking are kick ass and y'all do awesome shit. Y'all opened a fucking Puddle of Mud in a couple weeks. I thought y'all were opening for that's another not cool. I thought you
this
guys.
is the best not cool.
Oh, I thought Hold On Hollywood was opening for for Puddle of Mud. I thought Hold On Hollywood was
Last
opening for
weekend.
Hold On Hollywood, and I was like, how are you guys opening for yourselves? That's nuts. That's like
We should do it. That's the next
crazy.
level.
No,
Actually,
dude, seriously.
a
Last
new
weekend,
meta?
instruments, y'all just switch. Y'all just
last
switch
weekend,
roles.
I got like 5 of my
Let
friends
Devin
fucking
do it.
ready
We
to
can
Let
go.
Devin play guitar.
Oh yeah,
And
We
we
can do
rock.
it. I can play drums. He can play. Well, I'll play bass. Corey, I don't know what
Corey
Corey
can
can
sing.
do.
Let
like the
Corey sing.
triangle or
Corey
something.
can sing.
I want
Corey
Corey
can
to
Something
sing.
weird out there, like the xylophone. Who plays that shit?
I want to play xylophone.
Corey can dance
Let
on
me
stage.
learn. If I learn how to play xylophone, can I just do like one track and the next
You-
album?
4 tracks, at least.
Oh, 4 tracks? I'll
2.
learn now. I'll play
You
the
play
fuck
the
out of
weird
that
melody
xylophone.
in the background that people are like, what the fuck
we'll
is
just
that?
let-
But I love that.
You
I don't
don't
want it
want
any other
Alex
way.
to-
We'll,
any
we'll
part
just
of
let
that
Corey
shit.
dance on stage, bro.
You guys heard my old time
Let him
remix.
dance.
It was great.
Just play Pony by Genuine and have Corey dance the whole time.
Corey does love Pony.
That,
Blue.
I'm
that
telling
really
you, bro.
was the best when we had everybody ready to go last weekend out in Katy.
Oh, me and Pat
to
had
fucking show
plans
up
to go
and
see
party,
you guys at
and, like,
Wildcatter.
the night
Like-
before, Alex texts me and goes,
Oh, by the way, that's not
"Dog, I'm
happening.
stupid. This is not happening." Because I was fucking
texted
ready
me, bro.
to go. Dude.
I thought we were gonna do see Hold On Hollywood last weekend. I was like, I'm fucking so stoked. Wildcatter was on Bar Rescue. I love Bar Rescue.
I was there
We're gonna
on
go
that
see
Bar
Hold
Rescue
On Hollywood
episode.
and Puddle of Mud.
I was
and
there.
Wes might blow up, and we get to see that if he does, which is like why you go see Puddle of Mud anyways.
But hey,
He's kinda
but
like
that,
a crazy
but that
on
just
stage. I
makes it
don't know.
better. It
I
was
don't
a
know.
preamble to get ready for when it really does fucking
The
happen.
31st, right?
August 31st, baby.
31st. I know
Wildcatter
the date
Saloon.
now. I know the date now.
It could happen. You know, I think
I
people
literally
buy tickets
texted
just to
Nick-
see if some shit will
Have
happen.
have y'all ever been out there before?
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
we played
yeah.
Wildcatter.
played-
It's such a fun venue.
It's
the-
awesome.
One of the
Dude,
best
it's
in
so
town.
much
But
fun.
I
One of the best
texted-
venues in town.
I texted
Right?
Nick and was like,
it's
dude.
like it's a weird spot to get to it, but it's such a fun venue, dude. It's so fucking good.
I love it. I love
Dude,
it.
I'm
Well,
ready
it's
to
because
go.
it's because the signage wasn't great. That's what I watched on Bar Rescue. Because like John Tyler was like, "Look, the signage needs to be great. If you can't see it from the road, you're not gonna get to shut it down."
I
All right, John.
I 100%
Okay,
agree
dude.
with that. If I can't find your place because you have no sign, I'm probably not gonna go.
Bar Rescue.
No, but still, dude, it's one of the coolest fucking.
oh, it's
venues
a
once you
tight,
get
it's a
there.
tight spot.
It is. It is.
But like, I legitimately thought you guys were playing, and texted Nick. I was like, "Dude, I get to see you guys for like 3 weeks in a row." And you're like, "Wait." I was like, "I can't wait to see you tomorrow, man." It's
hold
gonna be
on.
awesome. He was like, Wait. What do you mean tomorrow? I was like, "Y'all are playing at Wildcat." He's like, "No, bro. That's on the 31st." I was like, "Ah, fuck."
I was like, I'm gonna be at home jacking my shit, bro. I don't know what's going on.
I laughed
I-
for like 15
Oh,
straight
no.
minutes when he told me, "Dude, I'm stupid."
I wish I could see
Like,
him
but
texting.
in my mind, 100%, I was like, "There's no way. Like, we're not going to see Hold On Hollywood." Me and Daniel were gonna do we were testing our audio for this podcast, and then I was like, "I'm gonna go straight from Rosenberg to Katy. This is gonna be a great night. It's gonna be convenient. I'm already kind of out that
What
way."
if you show
no.
up on the 31st and then we're still not playing?
Well, no, I'm gonna learn how to play xylophone. I'm gonna learn how to
Are
play
you
xylophone.
guys
so I'll
gonna
just put on a
big
show.
time us
Just
like
go
that?
up on stage, play the xylophone, and say, "I did my
It's-
part."
It's
and
Alex and the X, Y,
Well, no.
Z,
Now,
is
now we
whatever
know
call
if you
it.
guys don't show up, I can set up. Just show. I can sing falsetto. Right there, we've
That was
already
actually-
proved that I
that's a
can
very-
do it.
I'll play
You
xylophone,
gotta
he'll sing
do that
falsetto.
Queen rendition you did earlier.
Can anybody?
Oh no! All right, everybody, can we have a brief moment of silence, real fast? R.I.P. in peace to Blood Belt IPA.
No,
because
it's officially done.
It's done. It's
Shit!
done. It's been retired. So if
Sorry,
we could
I
all,
can't say shit.
For just 5 seconds, let's all just shut up and just rest in peace to Blood Belt IPA. Let's all just take 5 seconds. Yeah, you said 5 seconds, guys. There's
Absolutely.
No sounds.
Actually-
no sounds.
No, I'm gonna keep talking during it.
Pat,
because
you're like leading this charge. You can't.
No,
do
this is why I'm leading
now,
the charge.
No, you gotta shut
Because
up.
I've
5
always-
seconds.
all
Are you
right,
doing a
fine.
countdown? Oh, shit.
1,
3.
2. Okay, that was enough.
All right, that was it.
enough.
That was
That's
it.
enough.
I will
It's
say
gonna
this:
get-
Blood Belt IPA was the singular beer that I've always been an anti throwing fruit into beers, and Blood Belt IPA was the one that changed my fucking mind. That was a phenomenal beer.
Yeah.
And Southern Star is what changed it. And I'm not. People will be like, "Oh, you're just saying that because they're your sponsor." No, fuck that. I don't.
But also, we love them.
I
They're also a sponsor, so like, yes.
I feel like you guys know me well enough to where I would not talk good about something I don't believe in. No, Blood Belt was the singular beer that really turned me in and said, Southern Star is the shit.
There
And
you
that
go.
was my one.
They're great.
And,
So I said beer brewing company, best beer in the
And,
entire world. They literally have everything. Something for. I'm turning this into an ad now.
Yeah,
They-
like I get it. I'm
This
I'm
is
lost
perfect.
for words, dude.
It's
Like I
Guys,
can't
we
even
want,
say it.
We want to see you guys play, and I feel like we're taking up too much time, so we got to get out of this segment now. While we're segueing out, it's not you guys. It's like we want to see you actually play because that's what most
Blood
people
Belt
here
was
want to
my
see.
favorite, man.
So
I'm having fun.
And that's what.
Yeah, we could talk all
do you want to
night.
just do the podcast and say?
Here's what we'll
you're
do.
like,
Well,
yeah.
anyway, Blood Belt was my favorite. That's what really turned me on to Southern Star. It was the shit, and then they got it going. I started drinking everything else. They got the strawberry blonde going, and that's what turned me on to another fucking level of how great these guys are at making beers. They're on a whole nother level. They know what they're doing, and I just want to say, you know what? Hey, let's drink one for Blood Belt, guys.
R.I.P. in
My
peace.
shit.
May it
Hey,
rest in peace.
I don't have
And
a
once
drink,
you guys
but
finish this
RIP.
beer, drink a
Hold this one,
strawberry
hold this one,
blonde
Nick.
because that's what we're doing now.
So I have an idea. This
Let's
is
go.
very dangerous.
We're big idea guys.
So my favorite number is
Whoa! We don't. Let's not hold liquids over the
My bad, Alex.
thing.
So my favorite number is 3. And whenever you have your 333rd
Trey.
episode, I want to get on this shit. But I can only answer if I'm singing. So everything I answer with
Yeah.
has to be whenever I'm
100%
singing.
down.
Yeah, 100%. Yes. So,
So
down.
remember that.
So
Put
down.
that. Even if I'm at 5 seconds and you have somebody else in the podcast, I'll come on and say whatever we're talking about.
So-
and I have to sing all my answers.
So why is 3 your favorite? Just because you were a kid
Well,
and 3 was
my
your
name is Ian, so that's 3 letters.
That's good.
I
like
was
that.
born in May, which is 3 letters. I was born in 93, which is 93. And
Look at
then
93
I can
letters.
remember around the time I was 3. Very vivid memories.
He has like a 3-second memory span.
Yeah.
That's good. That was
It's like a goldfish, a really beautiful goldfish, though.
The goldfish live
A
happy
very
lives, though.
chiseled-faced goldfish.
Just
lot
a
of
beautiful
jaw
goldfish
structure.
that women want to have sex with. That's what it is.
Wow.
Hey,
This is great.
So thank you
I
guys.
mean, that's why you're in a
Thank you
band.
guys for
Don't
doing
lie.
Not Cool. We got to get to you guys actually performing. We got to move on. I love you guys, and we're gonna do another podcast with Hold On
Yes.
Hollywood. We're gonna do a whole full podcast. This will be like the 2-hour, 3-hour one. We did like a 4-hour podcast. It felt like.
333.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm claiming it.
hey,
Can
let's
I, can I,
We're gonna
res-
do it.
can
Like
I
we
reserve
stop
it?
it. Like whatever. When we do it until it's 2:33, and it was like, sorry, that's it. Sorry.
Yeah, and
That's
I'll
it.
and I'll
We just
be
shut
there
it
for
off.
the next one. I
Let's-
know
Yes.
I missed the first one. I'll be there. For
I
the
gotta
next
like
one.
always like I gotta introduce people like slowly to Pat because Pat's.
I'm an
That's
asshole.
something
Let's do a
Just,
24-hour podcast, bro.
Oh my.
Let's like
I'm
just like
down.
push it to the limit,
like
dude.
you think you're kid, you think I'm 100% down
Dude,
for that.
I'm
I'm
down.
just saying.
We can
I'm
raise
down.
money for a charity because we're charitable
I'm
guys.
down. Donation links.
Every
and everything.
hour we do something.
Unfortunately, we can't raise money for my Tasers for Toddlers Foundation because
Tasers.
they shut that shit down real fast. You know who doesn't get abducted? Toddlers with tasers. That's who doesn't. 'Cause
Yeah.
they can defend themselves. But no, it's not suitable enough to be a charity.
No, you think he's fucking joking? This is a full-on charity.
I
He tried to
tried.
do.
They would not grant us charity status. Apparently, children with tasers is not a great idea.
Probably not. I can think of like maybe 3 reasons why.
In theory, it was a great idea. Okay.
Yeah, sure. I believe you, 100%.
All right.
Anyway, guys, we appreciate having you
guys.
guys here.
Hey, Pat
We'll
Mcllelan.
see you here shortly.
You
when
wanna
you
do
guys
a-
just
you wanna do a
rip
podcast,
it up
buddy?
for us here in a bit.
I like that. I'm talking to somebody else.
Hey,
Wow.
thanks for having us.
Hey, I
Yeah,
can't wait
thank
to
you.
see
It's
you guys
always a
play.
pleasure.
guys.
Thank you,
I
Alex.
can't wait to play.
And you guys are gonna be on.
Who's ready for some fucking answers?
You guys are gonna be on. No, we gotta do WWJD and.
Oh,
future
shit. I
news.
forgot about WWJD.
But first, Pat, you need to read them Blue Apron because this is an ongoing thing. I always get up and go piss because Pat can read the Blue Apron ad. I don't trust Pat to read a lot of other ads, but I do trust him to read the Blue Apron ad.
Oh, the
because
fat guy can read the food ad.
And if
That's
we're being
what's
real,
up.
Blue Apron pays us the least out of all of our sponsors. So that's why we are doing that. So here you go, Pat. You read Blue Apron, but try not move that thing too much because it's going to fuck up our audience.
Sorry, dead air there. Blue Apron is the leading meal kit delivery service in the USA. While many people know what they do, there are many that don't know about the types of meals you'll get to eat when you use Blue Apron. You're not just having burgers for dinner, you're making short rib burgers with hoppy cheddar sauce on a pretzel bun. You're preparing seared steaks with mashed potatoes, green beans, and crispy shallots. All in under 45 minutes and without having to make a trip to the grocery store. They offer 3 different meal plans, a 2-person plan, a family plan, and a wine plan. Pick which one you want and get involved with Blue Apron. Here are some of the items you get from Blue Apron if you ordered this week. All right, we got honey ginger pork chops with spicy marinated vegetables and crispy shallots, seared chicken and vegetable orzo with brown sugar and caper pan sauce, Cajun shrimp and corn pancakes with sautéed summer vegetables. All right, screw you, Brandon. You're trying to fuck with me right now. Zucchini pizza with fresh mozzarella and pecorino cheese. White bean cucumber and feta sandwiches with dukkha spiced corn. Spicy egg and vegetable skill with gochujang, tomato sauce, and sesame rice. We've got Thai chicken lettuce cups with rice and marinated snap peas. And smoked Gouda and onion burgers with corn on the cob. It all sounds delicious. And you can get it all with Blue Apron. We're even going to give you your first 3 meals for free at blueapron.com/PTG. Blueapron.com/PTG. Get your first 3 meals for free. Blueapron.com/PTG. Blue Apron, a better way to cook. Now, you guys, I'm gonna give you a little sideshow into this that we don't normally do. That's smoked Gouda and onion burgers with corn on the cob. That looks like a little bit of a slider. That thing looks amazing. And if you guys are
actually
a
pronounced
vegetarian,
vegetable.
that zucchini pizza with fresh mozzarella and pecorino cheese, if you guys are looking for that vegetarian option, oh my God, that thing looks good. You guys need to go for
you already
that.
spilled once. I don't know if we need you around the table. I don't know if we need Kid Rock's brother around the table.
Kid
right
Rock
now.
is trying to force feed
I
himself.
love you
into
for
this
coming
podcast.
out, but you spilled already. So like, be careful. Be careful.
Guys, get
Pat
yourself
McClellan.
on some Blue Apron. That shit looks amazing. Get there.
All right, so we do a segment that is kind of Pat McClellan of the best Houston Astros podcast this entire universe has ever heard and or seen or anything like that. It's Lima Time. If you're an Astros fan, listen to it. I'm not even an Astros
Lima
fan. I listen to it because
Time.
I think he's got some solid baseball breakdowns that I like, and he makes fun of shit too, so that's funny too.
Which mic? Stop giving me choices.
Talking to both. It's like it's a press conference.
Hey, why don't you try talking
Just
to the
that
one
one,
you're
the one
already
you're talking
talking
into.
into?
That was a
I'm
good
going
one.
to LSU. And I pull out a hat.
No, you gotta fake us out though. You're like, I'm going Florida State. Psych! It's
That's
going
the
else.
worst.
It's like, dude, nobody cares.
I
where
hate
you're
it.
going.
Why'd you buy that extra T-shirt?
Dude, I'm
Right?
with you. I fucking
Right?
hate it so much.
It's the worst. Like, oh, they do like a deke, and then he just throws the hat. Like,
Dude,
okay,
just
cool,
like,
man. Just
choose your school, man.
Because
and
in,
just
the
bring
N-
one hat.
in the NFL, because at least like you're about to make like $1 million going somewhere. Like you're like, it doesn't matter if you bought a Seahawks and a Bucks hat.
Right.
You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be
Right.
okay on that $40 hat. But like, hey, college kid, fuck off.
Yeah, dial it back a notch.
No one cares, dude. You're 18.
I'm gonna go to here to college. That's the worst. That's the nerdiest thing ever.
I'm a Snapchat it too. Oh,
And it's
look
like
at
in their
me.
it's in their high school gym, and all. It's just it's the worst.
You're gonna get every girl.
Whoa, what
that
do you say
goes to
about
that
standing by the
school.
table?
They already did.
Beer
Just
back,
fucking
beer
pick
back.
it, man.
It's pretty lame, honestly.
Yeah. I hate it.
Okay.
Hey, it is
so,
what it is. We are where we are.
Shout out to 5-star athletes.
Yeah, shout out to It's Lima Time
Yeah.
Time at P. McClellan on Twitter, correct?
Probably.
If
I don't
you
know.
wanna
Is
give
that
him-
right? Is
if
that
you
what it
wanna
is?
give- He drove 7 hours to get here. He drove 7 hours. So shout out to Pat McClellan. Thank you for showing up. He's like, you become our like live podcast guy.
Yeah, you need me for these things.
Every
Yeah.
time we're like, we have a live podcast, like literally, he was like, and I was like, let's go, let's do it, let's
Pat
do it.
McLean is literally the fluffer of PTG.
He's
Yeah.
got to carry our act because we're not that great.
No, y'all are pretty good.
I appreciate you lying to us.
I mean, you're
Thank
up.
you.
I mean, there's ups and downs like everything else.
So we're gonna bring your career down real fast because we've been doing a segment lately. It's called "What Would Jesus Do?"
Oh, great.
And,
Here we go.
So this started back a while ago. And
He
my
would not
friend-
do this segment.
He would definitely not do that segment because he would be upset about it. Actually, he might
Probably
because he's
not.
a cool guy and he's forgiving, so he might do that too. So that's another thing. But
point.
my friend Darren, who is actually here tonight, he brought his kids, brought the whole family out. But he was talking to me. I was like, "That'd be funny if you like just threw Jesus in random everyday situations." Or like, "How would he deal with this?" I was like, "That we call it WWJD. We could make bracelets. We could sell them. We tried to sell the bracelets. We got a cease and desist real fast.
Right.
That
Yeah.
was not a great idea. It cost me a lot of money.
Yeah.
But so people send us WWJD segments or ideas, and you send us the situation that Jesus might find himself in like modern day America right now, and we will figure it out. You use the hashtag PTGWWJD at Pass the Gravy Pod. I'm at Alex J. Middleton.
Yeah, add more stuff to that.
And Pat is at not Pat Dan. We gotta find it. We gotta find it. But use hashtag PTGWWJD. And this is What Would Jesus Do? This one comes from our friend Glamour Perry at Glam for Life. And that's life.
Great handle.
That's life with a Y. And she says, what would Jesus do to celebrate Pass the Gravy's 300th episode? He'd probably forgive us for making this segment.
He'd pray for everybody in this establishment.
He'd forgive the fuck out of us for making this segment.
Yeah.
And then he'd make wine.
He'd
too.
turn beer into water and to hydrate everybody because
That's
they're
what he-
drinking too much liquor.
And he doesn't want people drinking and driving.
He
No,
would
he hates
treat
it.
every
Jesus
one of
cares.
us. as
One of
well.
his big things.
Jesus, everybody forgets that.
Hates it.
Jesus would do that. So our next one, we have two. This is from Fernando Ramon at Only Big Fern. He is here looking at us right now. And he said, what sport would JC play in high school?
All of them. What do you mean?
He's a
No,
football
no,
guy. He's
I
a football
feel-
guy because I'm
I-
pretty
I-
sure he's already played, and his name is Tim Tebow. And so he'd be a
No,
quarterback.
no, I
he'd be
feel
a
like
quarterback. He'd
he
play
didn't
football.
have the build to play football.
And then he'd play
No, I feel
baseball
like
in the
Jesus
minor
would
leagues.
play baseball.
no, he'd be like on the debate team.
No.
Oh, he'd debate the fuck out of it.
Yeah, he would just be like, yeah, I don't think
that'd
that's.
be like
He'd be
his
like, I don't
side
think
thing.
that's right. He'd be real nice about it. He'd be respectful.
He'd be
But he
worse.
would. Yeah, he's right.
He'd be the worst on the debate team, though.
He's pretty good.
But he makes good points, but he's kind of like
He knows everything.
He doesn't like talk with like authority.
Yeah,
you
because
know?
he'd be condescending because he'd be like, my child, my brother,
Look, my dad
my son.
said-
You're like, whoa, buddy.
My
Why'd you
dad
go?
said we should do this.
The Holy Ghost told me. It's like, well, we leave the Holy Ghost out of this.
Who the fuck is this Holy Ghost?
Who
I've
is the
never
Holy
seen
Ghost?
Him.
No, all
I've
the
never-
ghosts I've seen are terrible.
I've never met your
Ghouls.
dad or this Holy Ghost.
They're just slamming cabinets and opening drawers. Like
No,
that's
dude, I
not.
think you're
That's
wrong.
not a Holy Ghost. That's,
That's
a
actually-
poltergeist.
It's a very good point.
I straight up think Jesus would play baseball because he'd be the guy that goes, well, should we steal home on this one? And Jesus would go, dude, sacrifice bunt or suicide bunt.
Yeah,
He
solid
would
two hole. He's a
he'd
2-hole hitter.
sacrifice- He's a sacrifice bunter for
Yeah,
sure.
he's a little
No,
lanky.
no, no.
He's a little lanky, but he can hit the other way.
Not sacrifice bunt, Jews.
Don't say sacrifice. I know what you're. I know what you're doing, and I'm trying to avoid
Are
it.
you trying to nail him down? Are you trying to nail Jesus down?
suicide bunt guy.
Okay.
Jesus is
I'm-
the guy
I-
that
okay.
goes, dude, this is where we're going to take that
Right.
chance.
Right. Right.
Pat is so far off of
He's
what
done.
Well, no, because I mean, when he's at the plate and he gets crossed up on a curveball, you know, it's
Well, I mean,
It's not good.
Are you trying to say Jesus Christ couldn't hit a curveball?
yes,
can't.
he can. Jesus Christ! Shout to one,
I
a
got
very
like-
problematic character, Ed Harris.
I got like 13 people in here that understood that Major League
That
reference
was-
right now.
I love it.
I don't think there were that many people.
Yeah, he was a terrible guy though. He was cheating. He had like 7 different substances, like a bad guy, hating on religions and killing on Jobu. He was very
Yeah.
very problematic.
It was, and people don't even talk about that.
Bad
So, a second baseman. That's what we're pretty much sold on right now.
He didn't have the build. Yeah, he's a small
I don't-
guy.
That's what I'm saying. Well,
Do we know his measurements?
well,
Do we know the
Does
measurements
anybody know
of the
Jesus'
Lord?
measurements?
Yes, actually.
Yeah, it's like Corinthians
we
2:3.
do.
They're
7 foot.
unmeasurable. They're unmeasurable.
In the
Pat.
historical time frame, Jesus
can't
would have
measure
been
them.
about a 5'6" Arab guy.
Jose Altuve.
Yeah. He would have been
Jose
higher.
Altuve he is Arab. He is
the
Arab.
second coming of the Lord.
We figured it out. There we go.
That's actually not far-fetched.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
Jesus could turn a double play like you would not fucking
No,
believe.
actually, that was the one thing he couldn't do.
He wouldn't.
He'd just be like, Dad, Holy Ghost, why can't I do this? They're like, look, them's the bricks. Go back to building stuff. You're a carpenter. Why are you playing baseball? Go build that patio and the just
But
stupid
patio's
shit.
not going to finish itself.
Yeah, right.
You get
We got this deck to finish.
No, here's what it
and
is,
then we gotta
Dad.
stain it.
You get that chopper up the middle, and Jose Altuve / Jesus would have caught it and just floated across the water.
So tight.
/ the infield.
And then everybody would just
water.
roll their eyes like, here we go again.
Here's
The Lord floating.
Here's Jesus just
Does this
turning
all
another
time.
double play.
Yeah, he fields it and he does like the hop, but he just like keeps going so beautifully.
Dude, that's where I stand. I think Jesus would have been a second baseman. That's what he would have played as baseball.
I think he would have been hanging out with all the crooks under the stairs.
We're trying to like turn him right though.
Right. Well,
Hey
yeah.
guys, quit smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, like
You know, that's what you
a
keep
good
doing.
narc. That's just like he's trying to help them, and he's like not terrible, but he doesn't approve of anything
Look,
they're doing.
let me-
He's there.
let me-
He's just trying to turn your life
He's a
around.
good guy.
Trying to introduce
Yeah.
you to his gang.
Yeah. Don't sell those drugs here.
Look, my dad leads this group.
this
You
is
should hang out
school.
with him.
Yeah.
He'll teach you a lot.
And he has to like pretend that he doesn't know all the answers on tests.
Yeah,
And he's just like, I don't know.
it's like Jesus got like 100 on all those tests for sure.
No, he answered a few wrong. Just
But
to,
that's like
On your
that's
homework, hey, can I
dishonest.
copy your homework?
he gets called out for it. They're
No,
like,
my child. I did not know the answer.
Like, Jesus Christ, are you cheating?
you don't know
He's
the
like,
capital
oh,
of
yeah,
it.
yes, I am.
That's great.
It's Jerusalem.
Answer
That's
questions
the answer.
about him. He's like, it's Palm Sunday, Jesus. He's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I got crossed up again.
Now, there is one that I specifically wanted to answer.
That was good.
That we have one. What would Jesus name his fantasy football team?
The Savior.
And I have the answer.
We'll see about that.
No, I have the answer. I can do all things through Christian McCaffrey.
Too verbose.
No, that would be that's
No, it's way
100%.
too long.
I
No,
like the
no.
word verbose
And-
first off
no,
because it
I
sounds
agree
like when
with
the
you.
SAT.
Yeah, I have a great vocabulary. What do you want
No,
me to
It's very
I
good.
agree with you because I tried to name my fantasy football team that, and it was too many letters and it would not accept it. But that is what Jesus would name his fantasy.
No, he'd go.
football team.
I think he'd go flagrant just to be fun in the league.
I think so
Just something
too.
he'd be like the devil, the Hell Devils or something.
Oh, so he'd go opposite.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, he's trying to fit in. It's been
Yeah.
tough for him. He's like he is the
Devil
Lord.
He's a man of the
He
people.
no longer has the apostles. He's trying to find some friends.
Look, his disciples were kind of assholes to him towards the
The
end. there.
worst.
Like they don't
We're like,
trust him.
guys,
You
yeah.
wash their fucking feet and they're gonna do this to you?
Yeah, they had to feel pretty shitty.
Yeah.
Oh, when he was floating up, they're like, oh, we missed this
God
one.
damn it.
Dirty feet. Would
So
that
tight.
be his name?
Yeah, if you
Dirty
float up,
feet
if
would
you
be
float
good.
up in the sky, like you're pretty badass.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. That segment's gotten us in a lot of trouble lately, but it's okay. That's
I found God.
I would say like number one way that we've lost listeners is to the WWJD segment, but that's like the only reason we keep
It's
doing
all
it, though.
blaspheme.
All right, so this is another segment that, Pat, you're new to this segment. This is called Future News,
Okay.
and we tell you the news before it happens, which is like, how do you know that? Well, don't worry, we're like psychics. We're like Jesus. We can see into the
Okay,
future
yeah.
and all that. I'm not saying I'm Jesus, but I'm saying that might be one.
Well,
That
they
might be
have
one.
won a lot of Super Bowls actually.
But not recently. It's what have you done for me lately, guy here. But okay, so we tell you the news before it happens, and if any of it comes true, you have to make sure that if any news outlet ever reports it, you're like, hey, please credit Pastor Gravy. They were the first to do this. We've actually broken 2 English Premier League signings, 2 West Ham signings specifically.
Those are the kind of stories you're doing in this segment, or West Ham
Well,
signings?
no. But that was actually just on the podcast.
Shut up and roll with it,
But
man.
twice we've gotten credited for breaking West Ham news where they were like, probably going to sign so-and-so, confirmed, signed so-and-so, and then they ended up doing it. We're like, we said it first. Who said
'Cause
confirmed?
You probably work for West Ham. They don't have
I
anybody
don't. I don't work for West Ham.
Wouldn't surprise
What,
me.
I look like a Brit? I'm not a Brit. I'm an American. I'm an American citizen here, buddy.
Well, that's not. Well, we'll see about that.
All right, so we're going to do future news. It's like a 2-minute segment where we tell you the news. And don't forget, if we tell you the correct news eventually, it doesn't matter if it's today, tomorrow, 30 years from now. You got to be like, actually, Pastor Gravy podcast said that first, so please credit them for being the source.
And Venmo me like $27.
And Venmo, Pat Mcllelan, a lot of money. as well.
$27 exactly. That's-
Can we
don't-
be like, are you Venmo guy in your profile for
I'm actually.
Twitter?
I'm Cash App Playboy.
You can. Oh, whoa, going third
Actually,
party here.
I'm Zelle. I use my bank account. I'm an adult.
Oh,
I'm
I think I
not, I'm
do
not
Zelle.
on there like saying it's for cupcakes when everyone's buying drugs.
you're a BOA guy.
They're all- it's all
Violin
drugs.
lessons. Yeah, that was a Adderall. Like everyone's buying drugs. Come on.
It's very true, though.
And that's why I'm here today, to talk about grades up, drugs
That's
down.
actually what we
grades
brought
up,
him
drugs
for,
down,
honestly.
everybody.
To be honest. Okay, so we're gonna get into future news as soon as I can find the fucking sounder for it, which is somewhere here. I
Man,
brought
you
it. I
think
brought
that
it.
when we had this much of a massive
You would've
setup,
thought, you
somebody
would've- there
would
we
have
go.
First show, buddy.
for it.
All right, here we go. Ready? You ready?
Live from the Pastor Gravy Studios, this is Future News.
Scientists have concluded that dinosaurs never really existed. Everything we've actually thought were dinosaur bones were actually just big bones that were cleverly buried by Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Oh.
Back to you, Pat.
Well, hold on. I gotta take Clifford the Big Red Dog was the worst.
But he buried all. That's why
He
he
didn't do
teased us off. He
anything.
made us think dinosaurs were
He
real.
just like he couldn't fit in the house, and they're just like, we want to pet you, and the food budget is astronomical. They're like, Clifford, you're a nice dog, but you don't really bring anything. He's just too big.
In the upcoming football season, every time the Packers had a loss of yards, everybody in the world said, facial LaFleur.
Boo, that's not good.
That's not good, but that's all I got.
Not great.
Very specific.
But you know it's going to happen, so I will be right.
Is that true? Is that gonna happen? What are they gonna say again?
Facial LaFleur, total facial.
All right, Pat, you got anything?
It's called Future News.
Yeah.
Yeah. The rapper Future
Ooh.
is gonna change his name to Christmas Future, and
There we
he's
go.
gonna do a Scrooge-like themed holiday album
Well, like that.
with a song about Scrooge. It's gonna be Grunt Man, Grunt Man, Grunt Man,
That's good. That's good.
and then Mask Off, but it's gonna have Jingle Bells like in the background.
Okay, this is very good future
Yeah,
news.
pretty
honestly.
tight, pretty tight.
Discovery Channel also bringing back Shark Week for a second week this year. What? Yeah, but this time they're only going to call it Dark Week, and they're just going to like play the audio. You're just going to watch it on a blank screen, and you're just going to make it Dark Week. That's what it is. Now, all right. Well,
That's pretty tight. Yeah.
hey, boats also selling at an all-time high because you guys fucking melted all the goddamn polarized caps, and we're covered with water, so we got to live in boats.
That's not great. Yeah, living
It's
in
not
boats
great,
is
but it's future
for
news.
me. That's
I'm
not
telling
good.
you the news. I'm the news
Yeah,
guy.
boat people scare me as well.
Boat people.
So what are y'all doing with these boats? What are y'all up to?
Houseboat guys
Just
bang
hanging
your
out,
boat
just
guy.
hanging out on the water, asking for trouble. Just asking for trouble, just drinking on the water, just hanging out.
Also, the Dallas Cowboys missed the playoffs because fuck the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, they're going to.
But good thing they paid Dak all that money.
Oh, well, they're going to miss the playoffs because Dak Prescott is their quarterback.
Cool name though. Dak
And-
Prescott's pretty tight. Sounds like a made-up name actually.
And that was future news. Not the best.
I like how you guys shit on mine.
Well, mine was pretty good, honestly.
Yours
You,
was
you
good.
guys shit on mine, but mine is the only one that is guaranteed to be.
I don't even
But
understand.
yours,
I don't even
like, was-
understand yours.
Yours was incredibly specific.
So
I understand it. I was being
I was
facetious.
about
I
to
know,
say,
but, like, a
don't
lot
act
of
like
people
you've
didn't.
never seen
Come on.
Dodgeball.
A lot of people did not.
Oh, the movie Dodgeball or the game, or Truck Month where they sell a bunch of Dodge trucks.
I like that truck
Oh,
month.
well, I mean,
It's always Truck Month in your heart, you know.
Okay, we have.
that's a very specific Twitter account that everyone knows about that we're not going to mention.
Actually, mention it. Just be a wild card for
give it
once.
a mention.
Dodge Truck Lover 69.
Done.
Great handle.
Done.
By the way, if you guys don't follow him, follow him.
If you
He's
got that
fucking
handle, if you get
hilarious.
Truck Lover 69, like, that's pretty tight, honestly.
If you get 69 on anything, you're just pretty tight.
Yeah, you have to use it.
69 to 420.
You guys shit on mine, but you know mine's true.
What?
So you shit on my fucking prediction, but you know it's
I
true.
don't know that's true.
Do you guys know what is true though?
What is
Is the fact that Little M air
Little
fresheners
M
are
shop,
the
baby!
best air fresheners in the whole wide world. If you got a smelly car that's got you down, Little M air fresheners not only smell good, they look good too, guys.
Very
They're made
important.
from paper, scented with essential oils. The air fresheners are going to freshen up any space you got. They offer a variety of fantastic scents and unique designs. And fun fact, we're part of the Save the Trees initiative because if any of you guys are driving around with one of those little baby back bitch little green trees, we call them, like, oh, look at my sick ass tree hanging. That's not that cool because you know it costs 17 trees to make one of those. Everybody knows that.
Is that a real number?
It is.
It is,
Don't
but
look
don't
it up.
fact
I'm gonna
check.
verify this.
Don't look it up, but it is a real number. And Little M actually
Hey,
plants a tree
Pat.
every single time.
Over
somebody,
here.
Whoa, hey,
Yeah, there you
hey,
go.
hey, we're doing an ad right now. We're doing an ad.
Oh.
Would we just leave mics open all the time? What is this? What is this? What's going on here?
It's the Wild West.
So, like every time there is a Little M air freshener purchase, we throw some birdseed out, and then like a bird will pick it up. If they drop it, it can turn into a plant.
Right.
Which could be a tree.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Hypothetically.
That's how it
so
works,
if you think
yeah.
about it, Little M air fresheners plants a tree for every every air freshener you buy. So it's like, oh, do I want to kill 17 trees or plant a tree? I'm gonna probably plant a tree. We got a guy over here. He's holding up his little M right there. Look at it. We got Raymundo over here, like 85 little M air fresheners. Everybody, we got little M air fresheners over here. They're $2 tonight. They're gonna be $2.50 after tonight. So go get them. Go get you some. Why can't I fucking talk right now?
I don't know, buddy.
Go get you some while you still can for $2. They're pretty fucking awesome. It's Little M air fresheners, the best air fresheners in the whole world. You can also get them at Napa Auto Parts in Conroe and Montgomery, our other sponsor. And then what do we got left? It's Blade was the only other one, so it's done. We're done. We're done with ads. We did all our ads.
We have somebody that apparently wants to ask a question to me. So what's
Matthew
going on?
Hadamio.
Hadamio.
He just wandered onto the mic.
Hada.
It was hot. It was a hot mic.
It's not good.
There you go.
Hadamio.
Thank you.
It's German.
Why aren't you drinking out of a real horn instead of a plastic one?
Fake ass Viking.
Well, first of all, I'm not a
Appropriating
Viking.
Viking
I'm
culture.
Irish, and I don't support the murdering of African animals.
Just
That's
their
why.
beverages.
Appropriating culture is not great either, though.
Not a big fan of appropriation of
No,
culture either.
I like
That's
to,
Viking culture, Playboy.
I'd like to drink
Pat
out
and
of
I,
unique
very
things, but I
anti-appropriation.
also like
We
I
hate it.
I don't like to drink out of like
Big no-no.
we all know ivory is a bad industry.
So you got double ivory.
Ebony, thriving. Ebony's thriving right
Ebony,
now.
not so much.
I
ivory.
like ebony. I don't like ivory.
Whoa, buddy. This is very problematic. I don't like any of this.
Racist?
I love black.
Honestly, that horn looks like a party hat from like a
It
New
does.
Year's Eve.
All I know is that
Put a year on it. It's
You
just
know
a
what?
party
You know
hat.
what this podcast looks like? It
Where's
looks like
the
it looks like we need to move on real
Where's
fast.
the string?
It looks like we need to move on real quick.
Yeah,
string
let's
so
move
you can
on.
put on?
I just you know what
Okay.
it is. I don't want to hurt African ivory. That's
Sounds
what
like you
it is.
do want to hurt everything in Africa, honestly.
All right, so we're gonna bring on Jake Sewell real
can't
fast because he wants to talk about the Texas knife show. Hold on. Pat's coming back for the next segment, but
Yeah,
Jake,
we want to talk
all
about
over the
the
place.
Texas
So,
Custom Knife
I just
Show.
want to get Jake and mention it real fast. But Jake is going. I'm going to be a judge at the Texas Custom Knife Show. I'm going to be very mean to people. I'm going to speak in that British accent, like I said earlier.
Hey, man,
You're cool
fair
with that,
warning,
right?
some of these blacksmiths that I have coming to
Whoa,
this event
African
are
American
big-ass
Smiths.
mothers.
African American Smiths.
Okay.
Please say it correctly.
Bladesmiths, let's go with that.
There we go.
I still need to throw my axes.
Yeah. So, we're having the Texas Custom Knife Show November 16th here at Southern Star Brewery. We're going to have 28 Forged in Fire contestants
What?
coming out. We're gonna
Jake
have
was also on Forged in Fire.
Yes, I was. Season 6, Episode 15. If
TV
y'all want to
star.
come down and check out my
No big
big-ass
deal.
samurai sword, come on down.
He'll cut you with it.
I'm probably going to do a little demonstration later on this evening. I'm going to chop into some water bottles and see how many I can
What?
cut. I already did it once tonight, and it was like
Check out our
butter.
Twitter. We've got
Like
a great
butter.
picture with the samurai sword.
I cut 4 with the
4?
samurai sword, and I didn't even feel it.
It's not bad.
No, dude,
Pretty awesome.
I could do like 15.
Could you cut Pat in half?
I could, but I
Do
wouldn't.
it. Do it.
No,
No, he
man,
definitely
I kinda,
could.
Do it.
I kind of like
Come
that.
on. Come
I
on.
kinda
Just
like
cut him in
that.
half.
So-
You got this.
No, but Alex is going to be one of our guest judges for our bladesmith competition. I got
I'm
4
gonna
to
be a
6 bladesmiths coming out. They're going to be doing a competition, 2.5
Yeah.
hour competition. They're going to make a railroad spike knife. And then all those blades that are made during that competition, as well as all the donated items, are going to be donated. They're going to be auctioned off on a live auction. So everybody that's, all the money that we receive during that live auction is going to go to Casualties of War, which is a Houston-based charity that supports veterans, first responders, people that have been injured in the line of duty. So we got them on board so that we could help them out. So we're all about that.
And thank you for letting me seem like I'm a good guy
Man,
that's helping out with a
yeah,
good
man,
cause.
for sure,
When
for
I'm
sure.
not really, and you just like, hey,
Hey,
you wanna
man,
hop on this?
I look at it
appreciate
as free marketing.
There we go.
Free
So Jake
marketing.
Sewell, guys, this is a
All
TV
about
star.
the veterans.
TV
Yeah, man.
star. He's underplaying it. This guy's a TV star. But
Y'all come down and throw some tomahawks,
Yeah.
man. We'll be out there for a few more hours. And
November 16th.
November the
Southern Star Brewing
16th,
Company.
from 12 to 8 p.m. It's $6 to get in the gate, and you'll get an 8x10 picture with all the bladesmiths on there. You can have everybody sign autographs. We got, this is kind of under the radar, but I'm working on getting Marcus Luttrell out.
What?
So
Eat 'em up,
he can
cats. Eat
also
'em
be a
up,
guest
cats.
judge. I'm still waiting on a response. He's a hard guy to get a hold of, but I'm going to work my angles on
If
that
we
one.
can
Trust
get
me.
him, a.k.a. the greatest Texan of all time.
That's what I'm saying,
You
man.
know he went to
The
Sam
fucking
Houston,
lone
right?
survivor.
He's overtaken Sam
How many
Houston.
people can I kill and still live is what I'm saying. So,
He's overtaken Sam Houston as the greatest Texan
for sure.
of
and he's,
all
time.
time.
He literally lives like 15, 20 minutes from here.
He's a great
So
man.
He's
probably
a
listening to us right
badass
now.
dude. So if he's listening to us right now, Marcus Luttrell, hit me up at Bravehawk Forge or
Yeah, you go.
bravehawkforge.com. We'll definitely want you out there. So we're really excited
There you
about
go.
it. We're thinking it's gonna be a badass event.
I'm looking forward to it.
Beers
dude.
and blades, man. Beers and blades.
Beers and
Beers
blades.
and
Jake
blades.
Sewell, guys.
Hey man, y'all take it easy. I'll see y'all down there at the Tomahawk Throwing.
Appreciate it,
All
buddy.
right, this is our final segment of the pod. Pat Mcllelan did the old tap me on the wrong shoulder thing, and then I looked totally.
Bozo.
Fuck, I feel like an
Fucking
idiot. I feel like
bozo.
such an idiot.
I feel like you're the only person left that can pull off the name Bozo.
It's
very specific.
It's his
It's a
thing.
very good word.
It's his thing. Okay, our final segment of the night
My
is
favorite segment.
the answer segment. It is our favorite segment. Now, a long time ago, I was in Miss Winter's 3rd grade class at Farr Elementary in Lawrenceville, Georgia. She one time told us, class, there's no such thing as a stupid question.
Just stupid people!
But she didn't say that part. She did not say that. She didn't say that. And I was like, well, I'm going to raise my hand. I don't remember what I asked, but I remember everybody laughing at me. I was like, fuck you guys.
Yeah, you got to know that not to do that.
I didn't know. I learned fast. And then I was like, you know, one day when I'm in charge, I'm going to say there's no such thing as a stupid question. And I didn't get put in charge of anything, honestly. So I started a podcast. And I was like, you guys just send me your questions and we'll figure it out. So if it's
I
like
love this segment. It's
if
great.
If it's like a high thought, if it's just something you see on the internet that you're like, I wonder what these guys say. Like, send it in at Pass the Gravy Pod. I'm at Alex J. Middleton. Pat's at Not Pat Dion. You can also email them to us, answers@passthegravypod.com. But here is our answers segment.
Well, if you just answered the question, why just answer the question? Be honest, no big deal. Yeah, answer the question. Don't change the subject, just answer the fucking question.
Okay, and we're going to also do a live... Oh, fuck. I fucked it up. We're also going to do a live answers question. So if any of you guys have some that we do not answer, you can come start lining up, but do not stand in front of the camera. Kind of start lining up here, right here, and we'll run through them first. We're going to run through the ones we've had sent in first. This one is from our son, Skylar Lester. Oh my God, it's Skylar! At OMG, it's Skylar. Fun fact, every time Skylar sends us one in, we read that first. That's our
great.
deal. Because he's our son, and we show favoritism.
Love it.
He says, Marcy's Playground says Marcy's Playground, Sex and Candy. He mentions that there she was like Disco Lemonade. What is Disco Lemonade?
Oh, that's drugs.
Disco Lemonade is drugs.
It's a cocktail with ecstasy in the bottom.
Yeah, 100%.
But like a cocktail.
That might actually be what it is.
It might be.
No, that's 100% lemonade with fucking.
I'm
a
big
little
in the
bit-
rave scene. I like to go to warehouse parties
Yeah.
with weird, creepy Germans.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
So-
that's
Yeah,
Those
it's like,
Germans,
come
they
to
know
my
how to party.
warehouse party. And it's just like, well,
Yes,
okay,
they're going
weird
to be
German.
great.
Yeah, there's always a secret DJ there.
no, it's
Yeah.
it's lemonade with a little bit of LSD just dropped right into it.
But it's like Beyonce's Lemonade.
Yeah, and it's not date rape drugs. It's for fun and for everybody.
Disco drugs.
Yeah, just
those
eliminate.
drugs.
That's
Yeah.
very friendly, you know.
Solid
Yeah.
question. Solid question. Our next one comes from, is Cassie J the Squatch God here? Cassie J the Squatch God, are you here? I do not think she's here. We don't
She
know.
wouldn't admit it if
Her
she
name
was
is
here.
Cassie J the Squatch God. She
Love
only emails. She doesn't have social, and she
Fucking
fucking
liar.
says, "You're not Cassie J. I swear to God, if you're
What if
you're
it
not."
was though? Just like,
Are
whoa,
you-
I did not expect that.
If I thought she wasn't, I didn't think she'd show up because she seems like she's all incognito. But Cassie J, the Squatch, it was like, why are you the Squatch God? I want to know. She's never told us. She's
Yeah, we
never.
need to figure that out.
Why are you the God of Squatches? What's up with that? I don't
Read
know.
the question.
Cassie J, the Squatch God says, who wins in a fight? 10-year-olds or 100-year-olds?
Oh, 10-year-olds.
Wait, so it's 10 against 100, but they're very old.
No, 10-year-olds win.
10-year-olds have an insatiable hunger for violence.
Yes.
They can take out the legs.
100-year-olds like that, they're already on, and it's always like the lady that's just like, I didn't get married and I drank whiskey. It's like, no, you did. That's not true.
No, even if they did get married, they're so
You've just
old.
been divorced for 60 years and you can get that lie off because nobody else is alive
Yeah,
to
that's
corroborate.
just very
They're
good-
so old
very
they
good
can't
point.
move. They cannot protect their face.
No, they're on. Yeah, they got osteoporosis. Like,
Yeah.
that would be.
You gotta drink milk.
That
No.
would be not great. Yeah.
Yeah, the 10-year-olds are winning 100% of the time because they have the dexterity to move quickly.
Yeah, they got the energy.
Pile
They
up on them though. Like after 100-year-olds pile up at a certain point, you're gonna.
They
get,
don't
like,
move. They
trapped.
don't move well.
The only shot
They
they have
fall
is that
on
they
you.
smell so bad because they're shitting themselves that the 10-year-olds move away.
Are there even 100-year-olds? Probably not.
Maybe.
That's a good question. There's not that many 100-year-olds around.
Yeah, V good point.
You gotta keep a watch on them. You don't know what they're up to. Like,
So
what are y'all doing?
That proves that the 10-year-olds win.
It's like
because
she's
there's
100
not
and
that many.
yeah, she's
I
107.
think you
Like, what are
swayed
you
me.
up to? Are you a witch? Probably.
I think you swayed me, so I'm gonna go 10-year-olds then.
Yeah, it's definitely the 10.
Oh, that's a bloodbath. All the way.
The
Squatch guy.
10-year-olds are just murdering. the
Massacre.
Squatch got a good
They'd be
job.
named and they'd be talking about it in the future.
All right, Ben Villa writes in and says, Atlantic Ocean versus Pacific Ocean. Time to pick a side.
Oh, I'm taking the Pacific.
Why?
Why?
Why would I not take the Pacific?
I want to hear this. Come on,
Tsunamis.
let's talk this out.
Let's hear it.
What are we talking about?
The Pacific's gonna win sheerly by volume.
You were he was just so decisive in the fact that he said Pacific.
I didn't like how I was very off put by how fast he said it.
I was
Like he's
thinking
wearing
about
a shirt under that says Pacific.
Team
He
Pacific.
that's his favorite team, the ocean.
He only shops at PacSun.
The sheer volume of the Pacific is going to overwhelm the Atlantic.
I don't know.
How do you know that?
Because by sheer volume.
I'm gonna go third party. I'm an Indian Ocean guy myself. Just
I'm
let-
a
let
no
it be known.
ocean guy. The ocean is
okay.
terrible.
Is this your new
well,
moon?
We know,
Is this
we
your
know
new, I
Pat
swear
will
to God.
never choose an
I swear
ocean
to God.
because the.
Oh, we
moon-
don't know what's going on in 80% of it, and there's giant squids? No, I'm
No.
going to vote no thank you.
Well, I know you're not going to choose because the moon has fucking choice over the tides.
Yeah, it controls it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but everybody
So I
loves
know
the
you're
moon.
not going to choose that.
Don't let it
But
go
controls
on
the
that.
ocean, which is hurricanes and everything else. Not
I'm
great.
going to choose the Pacific Ocean just by sheer force.
Just because you seem so set
Sheer
on it,
force
I'm
is-
going Atlantic.
Sounds good, though.
I'm
That's
going
pretty
Atlantic though. Like fuck
Okay,
you, Pat.
okay, you can take that.
good. I'm going to go Arctic Ocean.
Nope, we
Because
gotta go- we gotta
it's
go
getting
one
more,
or-
it's
one
getting
or the
more
other.
water. It's getting more water.
What is Alyssa going with? What are you going with?
I don't know. I just
You gotta go
noted
Pacific?
Alyssa right there for the first
Because
time.
you
and I
seemed like
just
you had an
noticed
idea.
a fan of the pod right there. That's why I
Alyssa,
posted.
indecisive, undecided voter right there.
No, by sheer volume, the
Stop
Pacific is
saying
going to
sheer
win.
volume and sheer power. It's not great.
Stop just using the word shears.
I'm
Yeah.
too drunk
Those
to
are scissors.
say anything else.
Those are scissors, buddy.
It's like a Nissan truck commercial. They're trying to convince everybody we're a real truck.
Hey, look at us! Wow.
Yeah, it's like it's sheer power. They're like you're not a
I'm
real
gonna go
truck.
Atlantic. I'm gonna go Atlantic. So we're all disagreeing
Tight.
on all of this.
Yeah,
Tight.
very
Agree
good,
to
very
disagree.
good. I'm right,
We didn't
you're
answer
wrong.
anything in that one. Our next one comes from Brandon Whitehead at Brando Whitehead on Twitter. He says, "The devil has a pitchfork, the Grim Reaper has a scythe, and does that mean that farming is a big thing in the underworld? A scythe and a pitchfork. Yeah, it does, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a place of like, you're just it's tortured slaves.
You're just farming.
They're
Yeah,
farming,
you're farming in the lava.
they're farming your souls.
Yeah, and you got bone animals nipping at you.
That's a good point. Very good point. All right, moving on. Our next question is from Luke Soin. And he says, "Am I bad with money or really good, exceptionally really, at buying things that I don't need?"
I'm gonna stop you right there. You're terrible at it. You're bad.
Yeah, when you try to justify it, you're not
great.
good
Not
at
great.
it.
Yeah, if you have to ask the question,
No, you've already lost. Strikes 2 and 3.
you probably dropped $6,000 in Bitcoin. You're just not good with money.
If he
kinda
bought like an
like
8K TV and look, we don't even have the technology yet.
Yeah,
He's
it's
like,
kinda like
"I
when
don't- it doesn't work.
When I'm trying to convince myself, should I gamble on preseason football?
You should.
I should,
Yeah, that's-
probably.
You should.
No, you shouldn't ever.
No,
No,
you should
don't do
absolutely.
it, guys.
Yeah.
Don't bet on preseason games. Okay, let's go to live. Let's go to live answers. Who we got? We got Raymundo coming up.
Raymundo Benavides Mundo Gumby.
I like the-
Moulin Crunch.
He made a Pasta Gravy like shirt.
pretty
He
tight.
and his
That's
buddies
pretty tight.
made
And it
these
is
shirts.
amazing.
We love you guys. You
Full
guys are
credit
awesome.
to Victor Pena, Image Studio 47.
Yeah, shout out
He
Victor
ain't paying
Pena.
attention.
He's saying
I
like the
got
bomb
you.
show girl. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Now, this question is brought to you by Little M Shop, Little M
Yeah,
Fresheners.
I like this.
I like these.
$2
Already sold out to the
right now.
corporations. I love
I
it.
know he's selling out to our
Personal
advertising.
Love it.
About 6 of them a day.
Yeah, it's great.
You should all buy some more.
So my question is for Mr. Alex P. Middleton.
What's that?
If you were guaranteed a Giants Super Bowl win this year, would you wear a Cowboys jersey every single day?
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, of course he
like,
would.
Not even a question.
Not even close. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they'd win, and I'd burn the fuck out of it. And I'd be like, fuck
Yeah,
you
any
guys.
true
It was
fan-
all to win.
Yeah. Any true fan does anything to get your championship. It
It's
doesn't
like
matter.
to win a Super Bowl? Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's the same for me. I'd wear a Bears jersey every day if it meant the Packers were
If you were
winning.
like, Alex, would you cut off your pinky for the Giants to it? I might.
Would you get a swastika tattoo?
No.
Depends on where.
No.
On your neck, right here.
Tila
on my neck.
Tequila
No,
would.
Not neck. Not neck.
Okay.
Not neck.
Just shows you where your fandom's at.
No, but
That's
like,
not great.
I'd straight up. I'd cut off my pinky for a
Thanks,
pack of
Mundo.
Super Bowl.
All right, we got Brandon Whitehead back again. I like that you're here in person, buddy.
I
It's
appreciate
interesting
it, bud.
looking at you while you're asking the question.
I was told I have to tell my favorite ice cream, which is cookies and cream, Bluebell only.
Great choice. Great choice.
Good
Thank you.
Ooh, I don't know.
Question is, if you take a probiotic and an antibiotic at the same time, do they cancel each other out?
You take a robotic and then you're just in the future, man.
Ooh, you turn into a
By,
robot,
by,
maybe.
by the standards of
That's actually a
science,
good
I
idea.
would say yes, they cancel out.
I think so, but I don't know.
Depends what they're for, right?
I have another question.
All right, let's go.
Y'all didn't do a Mount Rushmore tonight.
We're not doing a Mount Rushmore because we're taking up too much time.
That was more of a statement.
But it
Okay,
was.
where is the Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, that was
South Dakota.
That was too much. There you go.
Go vote against Robert on our Mount Rushmore of
It's in
vegetables.
South
This
Dakota.
fucking guy over here. This fucking guy right here.
I am the worst. I'm sorry. I am terrible.
No, you actually handled that very well.
Appreciate
for
it,
us.
man. Thanks, Brandon.
Thank
All
you,
right,
Brandon.
Todd Voss. Why is the carpet wet, Todd?
Well, it's funny you should ask.
Oh, wait, we're gonna find out.
I submit for the approval of the hashtag Gravy Gang.
Gravy Gang. What's up, Gravy Gang?
In your opinion, why is the carpet wet?
I think you pissed on it. Dude.
Oh, yeah, probably
think you
because
pissed
I
on
got
it.
too drunk and could not step away from the microphone and I pissed on the carpet.
Because Hurricane Harvey ruined this fucking city.
People forget that. It did. And, like, we haven't recovered yet, so.
I wanted to bring up old hurt.
Yeah.
But that is why the carpet is it's still wet.
Also, it's because, what's his face? Chevy Chase shot a fucking icicle through the glass and then it got the carpet
The
wet.
carpet
There
is
is no
wet because
pissing on
Alex
the
is
carpet.
more dedicated to the craft than I am, and he straight up pissed himself
Yeah, it happens.
while I walked away to take a piss.
Oh, I got up and pissed. You didn't do anything.
I've been
man.
here all damn night. Why? I have not pissed myself.
Well, like, we
the
don't have
night is
carpet.
still young.
It
You-
is a
you can
concrete
see-
floor.
you
It
never
is a concrete floor. So the carpet wouldn't be wet anyways.
That is not
So
why
you're
the
free to
carpet's
pee
wet.
on the concrete.
But I cannot say for sure.
But do you sleepwalk?
I do not sleepwalk.
I'm not a mummy, so no.
I have been sworn to secrecy until the end of the Fresh Out of Bed head-to-head.
There we go. When you win this
When
week.
I
Or
win.
when you win this year.
When I
Because
win.
the Gravy Gang always wins. Gravy Gang always
When
Oh, yeah.
I
Tim's the Gravy
win,
Gang too, so it's either be
I
Tim or
will
you.
reveal all.
Okay.
Who's
That is
more
compelling.
powerful?
I don't think we got an
the
answer there,
Beehive
but-
or the Gravy Gang?
Probably Beehive.
Yeah, it's not even
Oh,
close.
no,
it's not even close. I just want to see
Beehive,
what you say. Yeah, they're
I
they're,
like the
they're a
Gravy-
criminal organization.
Like, but like, I just don't
Is
think
it
the Gravy
Beehive
Gang's,
or Bayhive?
it's Beehive.
Gravy Gang's just not as
Her
good.
name is Beyonce.
I'm just asking. I don't know. I don't, I
Hey,
don't
Gravy
follow
Gang, we're
that.
playing dirty now. We stab
Sorry, I'm
people.
sorry.
We're gonna
I
stab
jumped the gun on
people.
you.
Like, I think Bayhive would stab people. I don't think
It just
Gravy
doesn't
Gang
make any
stabs.
sense. Why would it be the Beehive? That makes no sense at all.
Beyonce? I don't know.
Yeah, it's,
I don't know.
Come on, everybody.
Fernando
Let's keep
Ramon.
going.
What's up, buddy? Only Big Fern on Twitter. What's going on, man?
That's right. Only Big Fern. That's all you got to know because it's only Big Fern.
Yeah.
The Gravy Gang is a lawless gang, so those
it.
beehives,
We don't
they
follow
have to
rules.
follow the queen.
We don't follow
We don't
rules.
follow anybody.
That's
Yeah,
true.
but yeah,
We're
they're-
lawless. We're Mad Max, bro.
okay, I like it. Do you have like a skeleton guy on the front of your trucks shooting,
Yep.
flames,
Goddamn right.
shooting flames and shit? Love it.
We got a guitar guy and everything, man.
That guy was badass.
We're more dangerous than the Bayhive.
Big Fern.
No, it's the Beehive, and no, they're a criminal organization for real.
That's true, they are.
It might be.
They'll find out like what grades you had in junior year, and they'll
Oh,
put it.
they know everything.
They
That's true.
want to cancel everybody.
All right,
Yeah.
what's the question?
Hashtag cancel.
Hashtag cancel.
I was told by your assistant here, Big Fern, I prefer cookies and cream ice cream. I don't care what brand, Milky,
Why are we
Bluebell,
saying
whatever.
ice creams?
Anywho, I have a rebuttal to the what would Jesus do?
Ooh. All right.
Yes.
Hold
It
on,
is
hold
my
on, hold on.
opinion.
On,
I'm sorry.
on what was the question on what would Jesus do? What's your rebuttal?
All right, just to make sure we're in the right mood. All right. It is my belief that if you invited JC to a Super Bowl party, he would not bring lamb, fish, and wine.
Oh, that's exactly what he'd bring.
No.
We have an answer.
It is my opinion. Get it straight, bro. He would bring a 32 pack of water because it's cheaper, and he could just bless that shit in the wine.
Cost effective, for sure.
No, he didn't bring anything. He's the Lord. He's
Hold
like,
on,
nah,
he's not done. He's
I
not
ain't
done.
done yet, bro. And a never-ending 7-layer dip.
He's got us.
Yeah. Touche.
He's got us.
I have no rebuttal for that.
Yeah.
I don't have to say it, but if you want to, come at me, bro.
Because if he doesn't do it, it's like he's kind of a dick. It's like
No, but that's perfect for the Super Bowl party. The never-ending 7-layer dip.
That's pretty tight.
Very true.
That's
do you
that
like the
is what
guac
Jesus
layer?
would
It's
do.
never gonna end.
That's better than the fish miracle for sure.
Every chip you dip, it fucking refills.
Yeah, Jesus was super into fondue. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, that's a
That's
very
true.
little known fact
Loved
about
it.
Jesus.
Loved it.
All right, what's up? Who we got next? We got Matt. We got Matt. Patrick.
Very
Pat,
tight
I
name.
thought
We
you
let
said-
Patrick.
We should start a
Patrick.
we should-
Everybody here is Patrick besides me.
Should we start
And Kyle.
some
Kyle's
sort of
not
rebellion?
Patrick either, so
I think we should.
shout out to Kyle for not being Patrick.
All right, it's hard to follow the never-ending 7-layer dip.
It's
It
hard
is.
to follow.
But your name is Patrick, so you're better than everyone. So go with it.
Absolutely.
That's true.
So
Seems
my
biased.
question is, if nobody has seen Sasquatch and nobody has seen the Squatch God, is the Squatch God Sasquatch?
Oh
That'd be
my
pretty-
God.
That'd be so tight.
You got. I mean,
I think he's right.
she might
The
be.
Squatch God
He-
is Sasquatch.
The problem is, I've seen Bigfoot, and it's blurry all the
You
time.
know,
That's
there's
the
a
thing.
difference.
It's always blurry. Like,
No, there's a
just
difference
looks
between
blurry.
Bigfoot and
Calm
Sasquatch.
down, Mitch.
What's the difference?
Well, one's Sasquatch and one's Bigfoot.
No,
Right.
Sasquatch is like
No. Bigfoot is the layman's term for Sasquatch. For people that don't understand, that's an actual zoological term.
They were just probably being racist. Honestly,
I'm with you.
It really
It's
was
probably
bad. It
pejorative,
was
you know.
bad.
Right,
I'm
we're
not a
getting away
fan.
from the question.
That Bigfoot over there coming to my town,
But I'm with
looking
you.
all weird and sketchy in the woods.
I think we have talked to the Sasquatch,
I'm
and
pretty
nobody
sure
knows
Cassie
that.
J is an actual Sasquatch.
I'm a little mad at Cassie J, honestly. Like, I thought she was going to show up. She always sends us
Sasquatch never
questions.
shows up though. That's what it is. Cassie
there's
J.
rumors.
is
Surprising,
an
great
actual
Wi-Fi,
Sasquatch.
great Wi-Fi in the woods. That's tight.
That's an
Squatch
actual
God move for
Sasquatch
sure.
allele term.
Good question, Pat.
Dude, Patrick, you're right.
Yeah, I'm
Cassie J is an actual Sasquatch.
conspiracy theory. Love
All
it.
right, we got to run through the rest of these, so let's kind of make this fast. So we
Let's
want to
go
see
quick.
Hold on Hollywood play, but let's go quick. Let's rapid fire the rest of these.
Rapid fire.
Yeah.
All right, we got 8 minutes. Let's
All
go.
right. What if I was Squash God? And I'm just talking
I
game.
swear to God, if you're Squatch God, I'm going to slap
No,
you
you'd
right
be
across the
Rookie
face.
of the year.
No, you're not
just so I
hairy
could
enough.
be Rookie of the Year.
No,
what
we
if
just-
I was?
we just
What if I
proved-
started
you'd be
my own?
competing your own
What if
against
I
yourself.
started my own email handle and I
No,
could
no,
win?
no,
Email handle.
no.
That's something a Squatch God would say is they don't know like
Nope,
real
you're
terms.
wrong.
They don't know
Squatch
actual
God-like.
terms.
No, we
Sounds-
just proved that the Sasquatch,
Email handle.
Cassie J is the actual Sasquatch. So you just prove you're lying. Next
Say
question.
your gender.
Whoa,
Whoa,
we don't
yeah,
bring-
yeah.
whoa, whoa, we don't-
Slippery slope.
we don't bring up genders
we,
here.
We gotta move quickly.
There
You
are
just
no
proved-
genders. There are no genders, and we have
My boy
we've already
Justin,
said that.
what's up,
What's up,
Justin?
Justin?
Correct.
So of
Correct.
you two guys, who has the sweeter beard?
Alex, by far.
No,
I was
his-
going to
no,
tell you.
Alex,
I was going to
Alex,
tell you that you need to
mediocre.
shave it to save
Alex.
face.
No,
No pun intended.
Alex is
Pat's
better.
beard's bad.
I grow pubes on my face. It's not a good beard. Alex's
And
beard
his
is
is
better.
it's not
good.
great.
It's
Yeah,
not
I
good.
had a problem. I said instantly. I was like, I have
No,
a problem. with
Alex's beard
He
is
said,
better.
"Fuck you, dude." That was the
I
first
just-
thing Pat
that. Yeah,
said
you
to
look
me.
like the guy that defected to join.
It was no such thing as
the guy
stupid
pretending to be a
question, but that was
terrorist.
Maybe I'm
No,
an
it's true.
inside
I
guy.
just
Maybe I'm an inside guy
grow a
working for the
shitty
government.
beard, but my beard is what it is.
It was
Daniel
no,
Chesson, Weekly
good confidence with
Podcast.
that.
What's up?
it was no such thing as a stupid question, but that was a stupid question.
There's no
Nope,
such
that's-
thing.
that's-
Yeah, it's
There's
pretty
no-
obvious. It's pretty obvious.
That
no
was
such
not
thing.
a stupid
Anyways.
question. That was a good question.
So we know how the segment got started, but why did it get started?
Because we were trying to fill time on a podcast.
Yeah, that's it. We were
Yeah,
filling.
that's tough. That's really tough.
Yeah, we were filling time.
Believe it or not, we now go like 2.5
Okay.
hours a lot of times, but we're struggling to get to an
Hey.
hour for like a year.
That's a stupid
'Cause
question.
I
Move
suck
on.
at podcasting.
That was a stupid question. Move on. That
Let's
was-
fucking go.
Yeah, they can't riff. It's all. This is all
Now
scripted,
we have
so there
our-
has to be. There
All
has to
right,
be structure.
Tim Kostic, he made all these,
Our
dope ass
our
songs right
helmet
now. What's
in
up?
chief.
All right,
That's so
question
tight.
is, who is the bitch of this relationship?
Pat is because I pay for
No,
everything
Alex.
and I do all the other stuff.
Alex pays for everything, but yet I still get dual credit. That makes Alex a bitch.
It's 2019.
I take-
It's 2019.
But like, I think Robert does more than you. I do more. You're the bitch in the relationship.
That's why it makes you the bitch. Everybody does more than me, but yet I still show up and get full credit. Makes you the bitch.
I don't know. That's some gold digger shit. Honestly.
Yeah, you're a gold digger.
No, I'm a
Good gold digger.
You're scamming.
I'm a straight up gold digger.
I'm not saying he's a gold digger, but he's not messing with no
I'm
broke
a straight up
podcaster.
gold digger.
You guys thought I was gonna say that other word.
I was
didn't
on
say that.
pins
I
and
didn't
needles
say
for a
that. That's
second.
what I
All
was
right, we
doing
got
now.
another one.
All right, Victor, what's up?
What would y'all change on the podcast if you could about the other person?
I wish Alex was fatter. I wish he was fatter.
Don't start shit.
So like he could relate to me. I wish he was fat.
Trust me, I understand that.
No, I
got
get
a little
that.
weight on myself again.
I wish
Talking
Pat
about
was
that.
O.J. Simpson. If Pat was O.J. Simpson, I feel like we would have a much better podcast.
Great
and I'd be
takes.
like,
O.J. Simpson, terrible
Dude,
guy, great takes.
But like,
very,
you got,
very even
like,
kill.
I want to hear what he said.
Yeah.
I want to hear his fantasy football opinion.
Like he can't relate to my fatness, and I can't relate to his
And like
love
every time we talk
of
about
murdering
stabbings,
people.
like he's like this guy. He's the guy to go
I just like
to.
how chill he is. He's just like, politics aren't
Oh,
great,
hello,
great
I'm
right
playing
now,
golf.
man.
I'm playing a lot of golf.
All right.
What about Ezekiel
No
Elliott?
conscience at all. It's great.
Let's keep this rapid
But people
fire
would listen
going.
more if it was O.J.
How much
Simpson.
time we got left?
All right, we gotta go through
Go
this.
again.
Raimundo, what's up?
Where is the GD mustache?
We both have sort of mustache.
I did this for you.
Oh, for me?
Yes, shave that beard. I want
still
the
have
mustache
it.
back.
The beard, the mustache looks very pedophile
Mine,
after a while.
the problem with me is I have
can't,
it.
like, get, like, a real
Mine is very
mustache, though.
blonde though, so it doesn't show up.
I want
and
this guy.
I look
right
like I'm
there.
trying to be a musketeer when
actually,
I'm
no,
doing that.
Alex.
Like, nobody likes
Alex,
that guy.
you are much more of the public figure, and if you cut it, your mustache would look great. So I'm with him.
Now that's
You need
2012 November.
you need
That's Brooklyn shit.
No,
we're over
yeah,
mustaches.
I agree.
Yeah,
It might
Mustaches
look
are
nice.
for guys
It might
and
look nicer
villains
than
and hot
that.
air steampunk villains with
Right.
a monocle and a hot air balloon.
I do have a monocle,
You,
but like,
you,
I'm not
you
gonna
kind of
use it.
look like you want to give people Kool-Aid right now.
Pat does? Or me?
I don't even know what that means, but I'm with it.
Cult.
You're
It's
a cult. You're a cult leader. Yeah.
We are cult leaders, actually. If everybody's part of the Branch Gravidians here, we all
The Branch
decided.
Gravidians.
We've all
I've been wondering,
decided-
where's the church? They're all gone. I've been trying to find it for years.
We've all decided that we are going to merge.
Hot take, David Koresh. Hot, really hot guy.
Not that bad a guy.
Very sexy. Very sexy
Great
man.
musician.
I think he was a misunderstood guy.
No,
He really
he
was.
was a terrible person. I'm just saying he's a good
Well,
looking dude.
based on the one docu-series that wasn't really a docu-series.
Was that the one where the guy from Friday Night
It's
Lights
Tim
played it?
Riggins, okay?
Yeah, Tim
Look,
Riggins.
Tim Riggins taught me all I need to know about Waco.
He
I don't want to know anything
He
else.
accidentally said like Texas Forever multiple
He
times on
did.
that show.
And he was like wearing a football helmet for half of it. It was
Drinking
weird.
a
I
beer.
don't get it.
We have one
All right,
more.
one final question. Corey
Last one.
LaRue.
Last one.
What
guys.
up, buddy?
So they're remaking Home Alone. What are your thoughts for the
Fuck
new?
that! No, you cannot remake Home Alone when we are in the age of the cell phone, because all he could do is just text his parents.
That's very true. It's problematic.
That's what. I mean, I realize that's not a hot take. That's what everybody has said online. They go, we're gonna remake Home Alone, and everyone goes, well, he could just text his
okay.
parents.
So here's what I want it to be, because we're in this woke culture right now. I would like it to be like,
Did
Well,
his
well,
Wi-Fi go out?
No, it's-
That's the only answer.
he's got just guys that are kind of hanging out outside his house, and his parents just left, and he's like, these guys are really sketchy, and they're like, why? And he's like, I don't know. We've got some Jamaicans hanging out outside. Like, whoa. And
It's
like,
just, it's just the
and
Mormons
but-
again. It's
but-
like here they are with the Mormons are back.
But by the end of it, we learn like maybe we don't judge the people that are just hanging outside, and we're all just one.
Also, nobody else can play the Wet Bandits than the only people that play the
no,
Wet
just
Bandits.
really hot porn stars can play the wet band.
I still
Nope.
have a weird Facebook account for Marv, and I'll just randomly I'll just be like
Actually-
I'll just like randomly
actually,
post.
I take that back.
Kids are scared of the dark. Like every 2 months.
You could play Marv. You could play
You know
Marv.
what that smells like? Freedom, Harry. No, it's fish.
But really,
They're
outside of
great.
that, only Danny DeVito could play the only
DeVigo?
character.
I'm a big Danny DeVigo guy.
DeVigo,
myself.
yeah, he's pretty good.
Shut up, I'm drunk.
DeVigo, the guy from Ghostbusters.
Hey guys, we gotta get out of here because we want to see Ian and
Thank
Nick
you,
from Whole
guys.
Hollywood fucking
We
play.
love you.
I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for coming and seeing our stupid little podcast. You guys are the best. You're all our
you,
best
Emma.
friends. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Shout out to the entire Southern Star crew for taking care of us. You guys are awesome. The best beer in the whole wide world. Ian and Nick from Hold On Hollywood. Jake from Brave Hawk Fort, November 16th. We got the Texas Knife Festival. That's it. That's what it is. Pat McClellan, thank you for joining us, man. It's
Thank you,
Lima
Keith.
time. Check that shit out. Best Astros
Thank you,
podcast
Pat McKellen.
in the world. We got Cass
Everybody that
Branding.
showed up.
They made the fucking awesome shirts that a lot of you guys are wearing. Joseph Acosta, thank you for coming out here and taking pictures, man. Keith Amador, thank you also for taking pictures, bro. We love you, dude. And Keith is the reason that like Southern Star hopped on board. We appreciate you fucking
Keith, you are the
listening
overall
to our dumb
superstar.
little
We
show
love
and being
you.
like, hey, do you guys want beer too? Like,
Shout
thank
out fucking Bobby Jokes, too.
Jobby Bokes now.
Underrated Bobby Jokes. Everyone give it up for Bobby Jokes.
He's the glue that holds this whole podcast together. And shout out to Mama and Papa Middleton. thank you for coming to our show. Mom, I'm sorry I said fuck so much. I'm sorry. And then Emma, thank you for putting up for our shit and letting us do our podcast in your
Shout out
apartment every
Wheezy.
single week. Shout out Wheezy for being a good dog. And my brother's
close
cool, so
this
he
shit
shut out
up.
too.
We love you guys.
Hey, we love you guys. And if you guys want to stay with us, you guys know how we end it, right? Pass the gravy.
Love you all.
Bitches!